Peace, 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 peace. It's the Autochthonous one, man. And this video right here, I just want to just talk about some of the things that just been happening as of lately, what I've been seeing. Like, I'm not really a news follower, but when I do, sorry about that. Hold up. Let me see. My bad. Peace to everybody in the chat. Feathers up. And yeah, man. I just want to touch on this Chicago shooting, man. I've been actually observing this for like the last couple of years, right? And I ain't gonna front, man. I watched the Tariq Nasheed video like a couple of days ago, and what he was saying is the same exact thing that I was thinking, man. And it just kind of compelled me just to talk about this, man. Because once I was like, yo, I'm glad that somebody else think the same way I was thinking. I mean, not entirely on everything, but some of the things that he was saying is consistent, right? Now, all right, how many people we got? We got 27 people, man. We can go. All right, so look, what I noticed was this, right? First of all, I noticed the number, right? 66, right? Now, understand this, right? To me and you, 66 people might not seem like nothing, right? Now, check this out. 66 people might not seem like it's nothing, right? But to people that's in some type of masonry, 66 people is a sign or a code. It's a code number. Right now, we might not think that, but I do. And I know for a fact that this 66 is definitely a masonry number, right? So it's saying Chicago, 1 weekend, 66 shooting victims and 0 arrests, right? Now check this out. Now, I'm from the hood. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey is probably one of the 10 most dangerous cities in America. Straight up. All right. And if you really look at this, right, because you know what, I think that we had the detective from New York come over here. Then after that, I think the motherfucker went to Chicago, McCarty, or whatever the hell his name is. He went to Chicago, or he went to Detroit, one of them cities, right? So now check this out, right? I live in Newark, right? And it don't be shootings like this in Newark. Over a weekend, 66 people got shot in 1 weekend. Now, that, and another thing what I was looking at was this, right? I'm looking at it, I said, well, hold up, man. Why always on these holidays and on the weekends, it's always all these shootings? Most of the time, people, now, this is seeming like it's random people. Now, maybe you could say, well, they're trying to catch people that's outside, but no, that's not realistic, man. 66 people got shot. Now, look, let's just look at some numbers, man. And you ain't got to be one of the most brightest people to check these numbers out, but it kind of tells you. Now, check this out, all right? Now, look. It say, now, remember, the key number is 66, right? Now, watch how many other sixes we can find in this, right? Now, it say, near a laundromat, gunfire sent children inside running to hide in the bathroom. At the funeral mill, mourners in the courtyard were sprayed with bullets. The wounded included 4 teenage girls. Now, who the fuck would be shooting? And this is the thing, man. If these little niggas is really this ignorant, I don't believe nobody is really this ignorant, man. Like I said, I live in ignorance, man. And the ignorance I live in, jokers, is not even wilding like this, right? It's obviously, let's say if this is real, it's obviously something that's done to them to fuck with their mental, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something in the water, maybe it's something that they spraying. But look, man, I don't think people is just this ignorant. Now check this out. It say at a block party, providing distraction from the weekend heat wave. Janae Patterson, 17. What's one subtracted from 7? 6. It say was shot in the face and died. It say scenes like these unfolded over and over again in Chicago during the course of a long expectational violent weekend from Friday, 6 p.m. Look, another 6. Now check this out. 6 p.m. through Sunday at 6 midnight. 66. Do these people think we just fucking stupid, man? I mean, I'm not even gonna read no more. Look how many people died. 12. What's half for 12? 6 and 6. Now look, how the fuck I just found all these 12, all these sixes in one little paragraph. Look, 1 minus 7 is 6. Scenes like this unfold over and over again in Chicago during the course of a long expectionally violent weekend. It's a Friday at 6 p.m. through Sunday at midnight. 66 people. So it started at 6 p.m. through Sunday at midnight. 66 people. They go 3 6s right there alone, right? They were shot. It say 12 of whom which died. Now, what's half of 12? I mean, 12 and 12 is 6, right? Now, girl, why are all the victims they put somebody to where we find another 6 in it? Now, like I said, I am a conspiracy theory. So I just want you guys to know that. So don't think that I'm not a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy is a person or a group of individuals conspiring to commit a crime. A theorist is someone who who researched the information and put the information in a context to where he can come up with, you know, you have to for the theory, you have to do there's steps and formalities, but understand that when people tell you, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, that shit is just to basically throw you off. Right now, look, 17, 1 minus 7 is 6. It say from Friday 6 p.m. through Sunday at midnight, 66 people were shot. 12 of whom 12 half 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. Now, like I said, understand this, right? They ain't arrest nobody. How is that possible? How is zero arrest? Zero arrest. So you got cameras all over the place. You got cops obviously out everywhere. You got they got them things that where if when the gunshots go off, they know where to locate them at. How the fuck was all these shootings going off at the same time? Now you got to start asking yourself, because we know for a fact, we have heard numerous different gang and if you look, right? Look at them weapons them little kids got, man. Look at them weapons Chief Keef and them had. Them military weapons. Where the fuck you getting a 60-inch clip for a 9mm at? Where you getting that at? And listen, like I said, I live in the ghetto. Most of these young boys got used weapons over here, man. I don't know exactly where they get their weapons from, but they ain't got no brand new weapons like they be showing you in Chicago. All these little niggas in Chicago got brand new guns. Guns that cost thousands of dollars, man. These ain't no guns that cost, oh, you can get this. This is a Saturday night special, or a snub nose revolver, 32 or 38, or even a 44 or something like that. These are automatic weapons. Where they getting these automatic weapons from? Now, I don't know what, I can't really place the point on why this shit is going down in Chicago like this. What are they trying to do? But understand this, Rahm Emanuel, who is a dual citizen of Israel, right? Now, most people don't know this, right? Even during the days of Prohibition, right? When you did have so-called Al Capone, right? The so-called fake Jews, the Jewish or Jewish, they was the ones that was controlling the so-called the Italian mob. They was controlling the Italian mob. I've heard for years that the Rothschilds run Chicago. That's why Rahm Emanuel is there. And remember, Rahm Emanuel is the same motherfucker who sent Obama or sent some politician a damn fish wrapped up in the fucking wrapped up inside of a what's the name. Now they tell you, we already know. Now when you look at Palestine back before Israel, when they took Israel, we already know that most of the first terrorists came from there. Now, I'm not trying to say that this is entirely what's going on, but trust and believe something is going on why they are killing us in Chicago and why they're doing these shootings. Now, we have heard numerous times that they have seen white people riding around shooting. These must have got to be some type of law enforcement. Now I'm not saying that, the cops doing it. I don't know. I don't know who doing it. But I can't tell you this much. I can doubt it that these gang members is doing this. I doubt it that these gang members is riding around shooting up all these different places at all these different times. Now, like I tell you, I live in Newark, New Jersey. It ain't nothing but Bloods and Crips around here, bro. Ain't nothing but Bloods and Crips. And even at the height of the Bloods and Crips, it wasn't as violent as this. And Newark is already violent. Newark is already violent. How the fuck do you turn these kids up to get them to be more violent? 66 shootings and one. I remember in Newark, it was 12 shootings, or maybe like 6 murders. It was like 12 shootings and maybe 6 murders over a weekend. But 66, that definitely is a cold word. That definitely sounds like some masonry shit, man. And like I said, you got cameras everywhere. Everywhere you go, they got cameras. So they not catching none of these cars. How the fuck you got 0 arrests? You tell me. You tell me. Unless either, because I know for a fact too, right? I know this, and I've been peeping this out for a long time, right? It seems like niggas who be having homicides, they can get out faster than jokers who got drug charges. I seen a joke. I seen a judge revoke somebody bail over a drug charge, but motherfucker just caught a homicide, got caught with another gun, just got a fucking bail. And ain't nobody sitting up there saying, well, yo, no one using that mind. Well, he got a homicide already. He just got caught with another gun. Why is you letting him out to the streets? No one is saying that, but they just release him right on out to the streets. And the same thing, I'm starting to think about a lot of these gang members. They put in these agents that they letting be the OGs, which they are giving these kids orders to go out there and shoot and kill people for I mean, we already know population control amongst the American Indians or American Aborigines or the people classified as African Americans or whatever. But I can tell you that for a fact that I've witnessed this myself. And like I said, I live in a dangerous city, and you still don't see shootings like this going on. Now, how they got 0 arrests when like I said, I gotta resort back to what Tariq Nasheed said, whether people like him or not. Some of his information do be kind of it do make sense when you really listen to him or whatever. Some of his information do make sense, man. Because I'm like, yo, most of the people who do shootings like that, they want rep for that shit. They want you to know that happened. These kids out here ain't doing this shit, and they want to do it secretly to where they don't really know what happened. Now, maybe some of the stuff they don't know, they don't want to know what happened because there is a lot of situations where a lot of these murders went unsolved or whatever. But for the most part, just random drive-bys and random shootings like that, they want a person to know who did it, so the person who violated them, it wouldn't happen again. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, that's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no sense on, you beefing with somebody and then somebody just mysteriously shoot him up, and then the person you beefing with, he's still beefing with you. He's still gonna be fucking with you because he think you saw. He think this happened. Somebody else done this. So like I said, man, it just doesn't make sense, man. And I wanted to touch on this because I'm like, hold on. I started seeing all these 6. I'm like, hold up. I know for a fact. I've been told this by Masons. Now, you got Masons out there who do know the number game and do know that they publish stuff like this in order for other so-called Masons or people who dealing with them type or dealing within them mysterious individual groups or whatever, for them to know that this wasn't done just by no random kids. No random kids did this. Too many fucking 6s. Look, like I said, use your fucking brain, man. And like and if you on my channel at this point in time, you should already be dealing with some type of level of conspiracy to understand that this shit is real. Conspiracy theories really is real. And Alex Jones has got his channel terminated. Now, we could say a lot about Alex Jones. Say Alex Jones is a motherfucking undercover racist. You know what I'm saying? He's not as racist as a motherfucker Mark Dice. You know what I'm saying? But he is an undercover racist. I assume a lot of people called him out recently. Well, as a late, well, not even as a late, but Ben, William Cooper, behold the pale white horse. He's been calling him out for years. or whatever. Also, I believe David Icke. There's a few people who was calling him out. All right. So now his channel got shut down. And his channel, he got banned from fucking social media all around, right? You know, and then people, the first thing they say, well, he he was one of the people who touched. I'm gonna come back to the Chicago shit. I just wanted to touch on this Alex Jones shit real quick. Said, oh well, he was one of the people who touched on the Sandy Hook. Bro, if you believe some retarded ass kid who lived all the way in Connecticut, who looked that little retard that they showed on that fucking picture, you believe he went there and did them shootings, then you are a retard. You are a motherfucking retard too. Because I'm like, come on, bro. How did this kid? So this kid went all the schools from all the and he lived in Hoboken. He lived in Hoboken, New Jersey. Okay, so he went from Hoboken, New Jersey, and drove all the way to motherfucking Newtown, Connecticut. Now, at first, what they was doing to really throw you off was say his mother worked there. When you find out his mother didn't work there. Okay, now the computer at their house was destroyed, and no one asked question. Well, hold up, why would this little retard destroy the computer if he was going to kill himself and kill his mother? Why would he destroy the computer? What was they hiding that he didn't want nobody to get out? That sound like some co-op. I mean, some black op or some CIA or one of these alphabet or one of these these black op people, man. That definitely sound like some shit that they would do. Ain't no retarded. That little kid they showed like a straight retard. You think he went all the way out there to Newtown, Connecticut, a place he never been, and just went to some random school and just started shooting kids? When from Hoboken all the way to motherfucking Connecticut, there's hundreds of schools. Why did he go to that school? He ain't go to that school. No one he knew worked at that school. Why would he just go to that particular school when they already said they was doing a drill there to begin with? And people were saying that this fucking school was closed. So you some of the shit that Alex Jones was doing had some truth to it. Even the Bohemian Grove shit had some truth to it. Now he would throw up smoke and mirrors in a lot of instances, but when it comes to some of that conspiracy, he'll guide you during. I mean, with some of them, because some of the stuff he was saying that, like, all right. Let's say, for example, I forgot one of the stories that really was a conspiracy. Like the shit that happened with that shit, the Post nightclub shooting. Now, me, myself, I believe that shit was I believe that was even I don't believe it was a false flag. I believe that if that shit did happen like that, because people said that that no one got killed until the police came in. Or no one got killed until the SWAT team came. Now, don't quote me on that, but you have to do the research on that yourself. But what I'm saying is this, right? How is some motherfucker going to come past? Now, I used to bounce before, right? So I worked in the club before. So I know you ain't getting in the club with a 25 unless you got that shit shoved in your ass. Or unless one of the people it did is working with you to allow you to get through there. You're not getting in no club with a knife. If a person pats you down properly, unless you got that shit tucked in your nuts or under your shoe or in your boot or something like that, you're not getting in no club with no damn long ass rifle or no fucking automatic weapon pull or taped to your leg, bro. And then these motherfuckers will sit here and tell you, yeah, you could get the fuck out. It's not happening. If you cannot pass no pat down or no. You cannot make it through no pat down with nothing. You couldn't make it through a pat down with a broomstick down your leg. Not less a fucking weapon. Come on, bro. Like, come on, yo. And then people eat this shit up. And then you clearly seen in the videos that people was running back towards the club, talking about they got shot. They was running back towards. So it's a lot that go with this stuff. You know, I do my own independent research. I'm like I said, I do my own independent research or whatever. I'm not just one of these jokers out here who just believe anything or whatever. But I got spider senses, and when my spider senses go off, the same thing with the Boston bombing or whatever. They was running drills. They were showing you that they was running handicapped people back and forth up the fucking up the road before anything fucking even happened. They were showing you this shit half an hour before the fucking race even started. And then, like I said, there's a lot of suspicious things that surround a lot of this stuff, man. But back to the shooting in Chicago, right? Now look, check it out. One more time, y'all. Just for the people who slow. All right. And you know, Chicago got that checkerboard shit on their uniform or whatever. They got that black and white checkerboard shit on the hats and on the uniform, right? So it's saying in Chicago 1 week and 66 people, 66 shooting victims, 0 arrests. How do you not arrest nobody in 66 shootings? How? The mayor need to be fired, and the whole police team need to be fired. And then the thing is, like, let's see if we go back now, have they been any arrests? It still haven't been no arrests because this shit, it wasn't meant for no arrest, because the people who was doing it probably was motherfucking so-called whites who's trying to dominate, or who knows what type of affiliations they had to any of this shit. Okay? Now, I'm not saying it was some random white supremacists or some random white people who just rode around was doing dry. Now, these are people who got some type of ranking, or they part of something. They're part of something much bigger than some fucking illiterate ass fucking white supremacy group or whatever you want to call it. And like I said, me and Chief go back and forth on when he say that no white supremacy don't exist or whatever, but I say different, because these people do want to be superior to you. That's the whole purpose of when they got here, why they colonized you. That's the whole purpose why they wanted you to assimilate in their society, not them, not they assimilate in your society, even though that they did assimilate in your society just so they can take control of it, so you wouldn't be part of it no more. And they declassify you as black. That's why you see all these white motherfucking chiefs and Indians. It should be no white. That shit should be against the law. It should never be a white chief or white Indian, because the Indians didn't accept you here. You came here through force. But that's a whole nother story though. But the reason why I don't say that, oh, no one is superior to me, but you have to look. There is people who trying to be supreme, or trying to, what the word supreme means. Supreme. Let's look up what that word means real quick. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go right here. Nearly full of the comprehensive code of how you say that. He has a book, man. It's actually a good book too, man. Nearly, shout out to Dr. Nearly Fuller, man. I love that brother. But when you really look at what he be saying or whatever, a lot of people don't agree with it. Some people don't agree. Some people do agree. You know what I'm saying? But more likely, you have to look up what is they trying to do. They trying to be superior to you, whether or not you believe it or not. Let's see what supreme means. All right, we're gonna look at what supreme means. Supreme, it say directly from supremus, highest, superlative of superior. It's a situated above, from super, above, supreme being God. Okay, now that's just one of the, what's the name. Now let me just go back to the, let's see what supremus means. Supremus, one who holds supreme authority. Okay, now I'm not saying no one is supreme over me. I self-law master. Okay, but understand this: there are people who trying to be supreme and superior over you. Let's see what supremacy means. Okay, supremacy, supreme. It says supermatat or whatever. It say supremacy. It say in the sense, and so it's not. Let me see what the suffix means. Say word, form, and quality, state, condition, confusion in English, and 3 similar suffixes. It say from Latin. It say primacy. It say Latin. It say forming. So we see. All right. So that's basically. We understand. So now look. So that's what they mean when they telling you supreme or superior. We know what that word means. Now, whether or not they are supreme or superior, that's up to one opinion. But I can tell you for a fact that these people wanted. That's the reason why. Why do you think white people is in control of this country when America was a Negro continent? Why? Why would white people be wherever you go? They always want to be the boss. Or why wherever we go, they always want to be in control of? Wouldn't that mean they trying to be supreme or being superior over you? Now, if you say, "Oh, white supremacist" or "white supremacy" or whatever, you calling them that, you don't have to necessarily call that. We know already what they trying to do. Okay, now, like some people say, well, no one is supreme or no one's superior. Yes, some of them, yes, they are. Because if motherfucker pull you over or whatever, there's only two options that's gonna happen. Either you're gonna go along with what they're gonna go along with, or you're not gonna go along with it, meaning that they're gonna either kill you or you're gonna hurt one of them or however it go. So it ain't just gonna be you gonna tell them what you want to tell them, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, you're right. You absolutely right. All right, okay, all right, no problem. All right, you go ahead or whatever. It's not gonna happen like that. It's not gonna happen like that. So it's only, like I said, there's only two things going to happen. Either you're going to bow down or they're going to bow down. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be the one that's going to bow down. You understand what I'm saying? More than likely, either even if you get a punch in or you know what I'm saying, even if you swing or whatever, you're going to be the one that be taken out of there. 9 times out of 10, whether you want to admit it, whether you don't want to admit it, whether you don't understand it. That's the way it goes. Now, I'm not, like I said, I don't subscribe to a lot of these terms that people use or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, studying this and knowing that when these people came here, colonization, if they put you under their colonization terms and they're classifying you and calling you black and Negroes and African American, these are all terms that they created. So they create the terms in which you bound to, and they are standing supreme over you. Was it, like I said, we just look what the word means. But nonetheless, though, man, I'm not really an advocate of Tariq. I'm not an advocate of nobody but the Aborigines. And my family is y'all. Y'all my family. So that's if anyone who talk opposite that, who talk all that African shit, all that Asian shit, then that's my beef. I have a beef with different beefs with them. But far as Europeans trying to be superior or trying to be, I don't know what other words you want to use, your boss, or trying to be in control of you, which in most cases they are. It might be a few of us who are able to get up under their grips, but most of the time they are in control of what's going on. And then, like I said, and even if you is in control, you gotta either go through some type of form of humbling yourself just so you can get somewhere in life. Because like you ain't gonna go to no job and think you ever gonna make it if you just up there, man, it's fucking cracking and all this, that. It's not gonna happen unless you the owner. I've been in jobs like that, and I had to not bow down, but I had to really humble myself sometime, even with the knowledge that I had, because I'm trying to feed my family. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to feed my family. I'm not trying to go in there with no ego, and then as a result, the people who are gonna lose out is my beautiful daughters and my my wife or my better half or the people who I'm with. You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, yeah, man, it's a lot that goes along with this, though. But yeah, any way you look, these people always want to be in control. That's the whole reason why I made that colonization video, the truth about colonization of America. Because if you understand what colonization is, we ain't in control of shit. We can't even control our own people. So how the fuck we gonna control a system or control a systematic thing in which that is put here to basically oppress us? Not oppress the immigrants that come in, because the immigrants fall right in line with what they doing because they asked to come here and they know what the consequences is if they don't follow these white people rules. They know what the consequences is, and these motherfuckers is finding out right now. These Hispanics and all these motherfuckers who come here who think, oh man, we're gonna do what we want to do. Yeah, okay. You believe that. You believe you're gonna do what you want. These crackers are gonna send your ass back to your country. And they doing it every day. And that's why I'm not an advocate. I don't fight for nobody but the Aborigines. Because like I tell people every day, all day, when the mighty Algonquin, the mighty Powhatans, or whatever tribe was standing in supreme or standing in control of the area or the wilderness or what we call North America, people just crossing any what they wanted to do. Wasn't just no people from Mexico. I mean, even at that time, we know it was black Mexicans. We know that the Mexicans now they are not the original Mexicans that was there. There are a combination of Spanish and Mongoloids, and some of them, the Negroes, was already there, which they moved the Negroes further south. That's why they separate them. They got the motherfuckers that look like the boxer, the blonde hair looking motherfucker. Then they got the mixed ones that look like they mixed with the Spaniards and the Mongoloid. Then they got the black ones, which they never see you. They don't even let the black Mexicans come to this country. You will never see a black Mexican here. Never. You will never see a black Mexican here. Because the people who bring them to the border won't even, they would take their money and tell them to get the fuck out of here. They wouldn't even allow them to come here. So, like I said, man, we know what this shit is about. Like I said, no matter where you look, you always see these Europeans in charge, whether you want to say that they in control of your life or whatever. They ain't in control of my life, but I'm just saying, to certain aspects of, they are in control of even my life. And I'm telling you, yeah, I self-law and master, but only on so many levels. You understand what I'm saying? Only in so many levels. If I got to step in their playing field or whatever, I have to bow down to their rule. And even sometimes when you go in these courts or these so-called these courts or these institutions, you just can't do whatever you want to do. You have to follow these rules or these regulations that these motherfuckers put out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in many cases, these regulations, they will be superior or supreme over you. So that I got a complete understanding of that, and I just try to tell, like me and Chief B be going back and forth on it though. But I kind of understand exactly what the brother with Chief Holiday. Shout out to my brother Chief Holiday. That's my brother. Shout out to what he be saying about it though. But yeah, but you have to really look at it. You know, I mean, and that's the thing. Even when you're doing, even with a lot of this so-called paperwork or when you're trying to claim whatever you are, it starts with you being that first. Because if you that first, then that's the energy that you really need. You need to be that first. And before you can put anything, don't let the paperwork speak for yourself. Let the energy within this body speak for you, who you are. And let that manifest. Let that manifest your feelings and your beliefs into what we call third density or the third dimension. You know what I'm saying? Let that manifest it. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They say words form power, or words form how they say that words manifest things. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get things, through words, through manifesting. That's why they call it spelling, casting spells or whatever. But like I said, here we got in Chicago, we got 66 shooting victims, 0 arrests. How do you got 0 arrests when you got 66? And then check this out. They put up Janae Patterson, 17. That's one. This is 1-6. If you 1 subtracted from 7 and 6, okay. Now I say unfolded over Chicago during the course of a long, especially violent weekend. Say from Friday. Why did they start at Friday at 6 p.m.? Why? Why? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Put your thinking caps on, yo. So it started from Friday at 6 p.m. through Sunday at midnight. Now, why did they stop at midnight? Why did they stop? So 66 people was ultimately, so you got 6 p.m. and you got 66 people. Then they say were shot. 12 of whom? What's 12 and what two numbers bring 12 together? Now we know 4 times 3 get 12, but 2 times 6 is 12 too, right? 2 times, so we see 6 p.m., 66 people, we got 12, and we got 17 right here. That's all sixes right there. But I digress, man. You people, man, listen, man, like I said, man, I do this, man. And I don't just be talking, I do this, man. Now let's go to a situation, man. Let me see the chat room, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yo, we shouldn't be talking about Africa because we not Africans, man. We already know this shit at this point in time, bro. And anybody who's in the chat room who's still talking about we Africans, you need to get a fucking life, bro. After all this information, and like I said, I'm not even arguing with nobody, because you know what? If I know, if you know who the fuck you are, you shouldn't even have to argue with these ignorant people at this point in time. We didn't put in too much work, too many videos. We didn't see too much evidence of them hiding the fact that we was already here. We don't need to. We don't even need to talk to these motherfuckers, man. But you know what though? That's why I made that video about that nigga Two Hawk, man. And shout out, shout out to the brother. But like I said, man, a lot of these motherfuckers, man, is very ingenuous, man, because they will never tell you that so-called black people here in America been classified as Africans are the original Indians. They make it seem like, oh, well, the Indians was light, or, they make it seem like all these different possibilities or whatever, but they will never directly tell you who the fuck you are. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, man, you got to really look, see, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you supposed to be, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know, man. A lot of this shit just don't be seeming right, man. Because like I said, even them people on the reservations, if the people on the reservations is probably like less than a percentage of the real Indians that the real Indians have been classified as Africans and as colored and as Negroes. If the real Indians stand up, them people you wouldn't even see them people, because it'd be so small of numbers of them to where you won't even notice them. But because you are the one, they came from you. Them people on them reservations came, well, not the Mongoloids. Well, if you want to say that the Mongoloids came from you too, yeah, you could say that, because we look and see how, like, the people in how the people in South Pacific Islands, we can see already how they got your features. How the real Hawaiians had your features. How the real people from South Pacific Islands and the Philippines and South Asia or whatever, how they all got your features with the same big noses or whatever. They just got straight hair. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother story, how they got that straight hair. Like I said, we got non-ether hair. Our hair is fucking coiled for a reason. Our hair is not coming out our scalp straight. It's not. It's not coming out our scalp straight. When it come out your scalp, it coils. It coils with the way of life. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, man, let's go somewhere else, man. Let's go to this shit right here, man. Let's go to this nail salon joint, bro. Since we talking about Asians and we talking about you know what I'm saying, Asian people, fuck it. Let's go ahead. Let's check this shit out. Give me a second, man. And shout out to Sarnetta, man. Sarnetta been out there protesting all week, man. A lot of people say Sarnetta don't do the work. Sarnetta put his work in. Whether he believe, I ain't gonna say whether he believed, because I already know he believed that we already Aborigines. But for the same that Dr. Smalls didn't tell you that you was Aborigines, same reason why he's constantly not telling you, because he's gonna lose a lot of people in the community. You ain't gonna be able to rock that African sign no more if you know that we was already in America. But see, what they not gonna do is submit. What they're not going to do is submit to the fact that we was already here. I mean, that the Americas is older than Africa. They're not going to submit to that point. So let's check this out right here. So this happened last week. This happened at a nail salon in Brooklyn, right? Now check this out. Now, like I tell you, Aborigines are friends. Nobody who came here who signed paperwork to be part under white supremacy, or whatever term you want to use, or who came here to assimilate themselves into the so-called white society that was created by the United States or whatever, is here to help you. None of them. They can sit here and wear the same shit you wear and bob to your music. But at the end of the motherfucking day, when that white man say, boy, you better listen to what I tell you, they're gonna get right in order with him. They're gonna get right in order. And guess who's gonna be on the losing end of that? The motherfucker who been tricked thinking that these people is your friend. I don't trust no immigrant. Sorry. And you know, listen to all my live streams, I don't trust no immigrants. Unless until you show me that you are my boy, and till you show me that you are with me, and we on the same frequency, I'm good with you. And like I said, listen, if I got, let's say for example, you got a Chinese friend, right? Now let's say boom, he hang with you every day and everything, you know what I'm saying? But when shit go down, then he's so-called sticking with the white people. And this is what you see. Now, you know he's not for you. But if it's a brother who came here, who riding with you, and then when that shit go down like that, he riding with you through thick and thin, that's your man. I don't care what complexion or where they from. If they came here and they on the same frequency and they rock with you throughout everything, you know who's for you. And like I said, I don't trust them, but don't mean that I don't fuck with none. Like I said, even when you dealing with Europeans. I can't say all Europeans is bad, but I'm not going to say all Europeans is good neither. I'm not going to say that because I know the history of what happened here. And I know that under this whole system that they created, that where they put the white on top and they put the so-called black, or the people who they classified as black on the bottom, we know that all people who got the same complexion as the white people that's on the top, they're going to frequency with them. They can be for white supremacy or whatever you want to call it, or they can be for the so-called Aborigines, which you got some people who are for that. But a lot of these people don't understand what racism is. They don't understand what racism is. They don't understand what racism is. And like you said, why do they call it racism? What is racism? Racism is the power to affect one livelihood, the power to affect a group of people. And where do you get the word? What comes out of the word racism? Race. Meaning that they're trying to lead the race. So if they're trying to lead the race, they're trying to be at a higher, what did the word supremacy mean? It meant they're trying to be higher than you, or they're trying to put you under their rule. What's under their rule? Assimilation. They made you assimilate into their society. So let's check this video out right here, right? And just shout out, think a bit like this, right? I don't know why any sisters would even be putting paint on your motherfucking nails. That acrylic go right through your pores and merge right with your skin and merge in your cells. That acrylic in your body forms estrogen and can be potential cancer tumors along the way. Now you add that with the perms. Listen, I know a lot of sisters on the who listening, you might have perms, and I'm not trying to take no shout out or no bashing towards you sisters or whatever, but do understand this. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know better, okay? There's a video that was floating around about, it was a black sister who went to a coroner, right? And she said that the coroner, he was opening a lot of the craniums of different women. And then what the sister noticed was that all the black women had this film on top of their brain. And what the coroner, like at first she didn't understand what it was. So the coroner was telling him, or the coroner, or the person who will do the embalming, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever. I don't know what the exact term for the person who does that or whatever. But yeah, however it go. When he was cutting open the cranium, she noticed on the brains that they had this gray matter, and she was trying to figure out why this shit only exists in so-called black women here, because of the perms. The perms seek through the pores of your scalp and through the pores of your scalp, and then it corrodes your damn brain. It corrodes your brain. You can check the shit out. You can check the videos out yourself. That's how it called fibroid tumors too. But fibroid tumors ain't nothing but parasites and other impurities that's in your body that form tumors. So check this out. The same thing with the nail salon. So you put acrylic on your skin that seeks through your nails and get inside your DNA and causes problems within your body. Now understand this. It's the same thing I always tell my girl, because she do the same thing, and I have to sit here and tell her, like, you know what I'm saying? And I try to tell her in a way to where I'm not trying to control you. I'm just putting the information out there for you. If you don't want to listen to it, then that's on you. That's on you. But understand this. Can you eat that paint that they put on your nails? Can you eat that acrylic that they put on your nails? If you can't eat it, you shouldn't put motherfucking skin. Now we know we use soap, we use so-called skin products or whatever that's not 100% natural. But understand this though: the more natural the products, the more less of any sickness or any illness coming along later on. But if you cannot eat motherfucking nail paint, if you can't eat the acrylic that they put on your nails, then why would you put it on your? And when you constantly put your fingers in your mouth, even when you eat. So if you're eating finger foods, you ain't gonna eat it with a napkin. You're gonna be sticking your fingers. So you're eating buffalo wings, or people who do eat that type of stuff, or eating French fries, or got ketchup on their hands, or got some type of sauce on their hand. They lick their fingers. So you, every time you lick it, some of that matter is going. The same thing like they say with the BPAs from the fucking water bottles. The water bottles heat up. The heat seeps the plastic into the water, and you drinking water that basically got plastic in it, or that got plastic chemicals or plastic agents inside of the water. And that's what it like the BPAs, all that stuff, man. So the same thing with the nails, putting the paint on your nails and putting acrylic on your nails. That shit seeps through your skin, and you constantly put your fingers in your mouth. So let's play this video right here, man. And like I tell you, Aborigines because think of it like this, real quick, before I even go back into the video, before I even show this video, right? If you are the only people on this land, right? This is your land, right? This is your land. This is true. This is your land, okay? The white man came here and took the land from you, right? When we read the video about the colonization, it told you why did they come here? They wanted the fucking land. Okay, so now if you are on that land, that means you are in control of the land. How did you get? How did they get in control of you? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Only thing you gotta do is realize you're an Aborigine, and then you take. Nah, it's not that easy. It's not that motherfucking easy. If you think it's that easy, you're a damn fool. If you think the only thing you have to do is realize who you are and then take. No. It's not that easy, bro. It's not. That's one of the processes in it. That's one of the processes in it. That's just like when you do the so-called scientific experiment. What's the first so-called what's the first step? Observation, then a hypothesis. So first of all, your first step is the observation, knowing that you are indigenous. So when the colonists come here, if you told them, nah, go back to your land, what you think happened to you? They won the war because of a lot of so-called sellout motherfuckers that was again on your tribe, or that was working with them, or whatever, sold you the fuck out, showed them the ins and the outs, how to get through certain places, how to use the waterways and everything. That's how they was able to take you over. So you think that only thing you got to do is claim who you are, and this white man gonna go back, get up and go back to Europe? Man, you out of your fucking mind if that's what you believe. So you fill in the blanks, or whatever to what the hell is going on. And it's all tied back even with the Chicago shit. You fill in the blanks. So you're Aboriginal. In the 1960s and through Jim Crow, you had to fight just to get basic rights. And we had more shit than they had. But because what they was doing was they will form these militias like they always do, just like the KKK. To be one person living in the South or whatever, living in a house, him and his family or whatever, and then you will see 100 motherfuckers with hoods on, burning crosses. Now, who do you think was under them hoods burning them crosses? Some of them was sheriffs. Some of them was politicians. Some of them was judges. Some of them was all these prestigious people who you trust and who built the society. So if they was doing that shit now, what you think they doing? If they was doing that shit then, what you think they do now? And they still on the land. These Europeans came here, they just went rapidly, just started taking everything. They thought once they got here that they could take everything and everything was for theirs. Wouldn't that make them in their mind state supreme or superior to the so-called Aborigine? Because you got to understand, man, it's more than just saying, oh, well, you're Aborigine, so, oh, okay, now, oh, give me back my land. Yeah, okay. You think it's okay. It might go like that in case of some of us. But for the majority of us, it's not going to work that way. And like I told you last week, with what the dude Two Hawk was trying to say, he trying to brag because he able to tell you what tribe he's from, and if you don't know what tribe you from, then he's better than you. Or he gonna say, well, you guys don't know your so-called tribe, so shut the fuck up, man. And that's why I say, man, I don't worship none of these motherfuckers, man. None of them. None of them. None of them. None of them. That's why you don't see me doing a lot of interviews with people. Because my information stand on its own. I don't need to do no interviews with nobody. We already know what the fuck it is. Now, if you need to study some of these people to understand what some of the ways you can get you can get back some of this stuff, then you do that individually. My job is just to show you that we was here already, along with some other stuff that I put in. I don't have to do no interview and bring nobody up here, even though like I got a couple of interviews. I would definitely love to interview the brother Marvin Coleman or Michael Hampton. Michael Hampton, I would definitely love to interview him. That's my man. I'm about to do something with David Imhotep. And I got the video Culture Freedom, the documentary that I'm trying to bring out. But as far as me trying to really sit here and interview any of these so-called fake ass Native Americans who's on these reservations with a bunch of other fake Native Americans, and he's scared to tell them that they're not the real Native American, but he want to say, okay, because they can connect themselves back to their tribe, then they're better than us, even though that he know what the fuck was done to you. And like I said, go check my video out last week with the real Aborigine. Please stand up. Go back, check the video out, and you'll get a complete understanding into why it's so hard for you to not know who you are. And that's what I'm trying to say. Even with people such as these people who are on these tribes, why is it so easy for them to go back and find tribes came from when they broke the tribes up in the 1600s, bro? They were not letting you fucking be part of no tribe. They wanted you to assimilate into, from my research. Now I'm a researcher and I have read numerous documents that tell you. That's why you see all these white people on these tribes. How the fuck could you have a tribe? I don't want to go to no powwows with no white people. I don't care how you got Indian in your blood. You ain't supposed to be here. Ain't nobody invite you to the Americas. You came here through force, through rape, through murder, through disease, through all these other ways. Why invited you here? But you're here, and now you're claiming to be an Indian, and you want me to be on the reservation with you, running around looking silly with these fake-ass Indian costumes on, when our people wore the feather crown and grass skirts, like you see all through the Americas. If you go to Jamaica, you see the Jamaican so-called, I don't know if you want to call that coat of arm or whatever you want to call it or whatever. Now, at first these people was dark skinned, now they white. There is no white Jamaicans. So how the fuck how could they be white Native Americans? And this is something, fuck that. I'll bang on this shit to the death, man. To the death, because I know that that's the most pseudo shit ever. And no one is questioning that. How are there white Indians? How are you even allowed to call yourself an Indian when you know what your people came here to fucking do to us? But you're a white Indian. Get the fuck out. You ain't no fucking Indian, man. Like I told, my great-grandmother was raped by a white man in the South. White man raped her. So you want me to sit here and say, they're Indians too? How? How are they Indians? Oh, I got 32%. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Real talk, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. And like I said, yo, I'm doing a documentary, man. Go cop you some Aboriginal wear, walking around. These people know who you are. I suggest that I am an American Aboriginal. Wear that shit to work or whatever. Wear it to work so people can question you and ask you, what is that? And then you break it down to them. I wear that shit in the gym, bro. I've been in the gym with my shit on. Motherfucker walk up to me. What you mean by you're a real American? Motherfucker, I am. You not. You're a United States citizen. They don't understand it. They don't understand that. Who told you you're American? Not the Americans. The person told you American or is really the United States citizen. But because they occupying the landmass of America, they're telling you, oh, you're an American now because you was born here. No, you was born in the U.S., motherfucker. You was born in the U.S. You were not born in America. You was born in the U.S. And you are assimilated here. Just like they making all these, just like how white people go and get fake asses and fake titties and fake breast implants and butt implants. And niggas really sit there and lay with these women like, yo, this shit is real. Like imagine you, and I know, no offense, I'm not trying to be graphic or trying to be lewd or nothing, but imagine you grabbing your woman's chest and you know that this shit is fake, man. You know that she got a fake chest on. You know she got a fake titty, a fake ass, man. And you sitting there pretending like it's real. You sitting there pretending like it's real. You might as well go buy a damn blow-up doll, go buy one of them robot sex toys. If you got a real woman, who got fake implants, and she's sitting up there like, real man, this shit is just too much for me, man. And this is what they done did to our people, man. They done did to our people. At one time, you had good hair. Even though your hair was nappy, if you put the right thing, the right coconut oils in your hair looked so beautiful. Your hair was nice and long, but because you want to style it, in every different way. You want to put all these different styles in it. Now you no longer can do that. Now you gotta sit here. And you know the thing that killed me? These fucking women who put all this fucking white compact on their face, man, who basically put all of this, what they call that, I forgot what the hell they call that shit, man. That stuff they put on. Yeah, I'm here. I take shots, man. I don't give a fuck, man. And if anybody got any problem with anything I'm saying about women or whatever, and if the shoe fits, unsubscribe, man, because we gonna have to learn this shit on our own, man. I can't go to the gym. Imagine this, right? I weigh 120 pounds, right? I go out one day and tell my girl, yo, I'm gonna get muscle implants. I'll be back next week. And I come back next week, I got muscle implants and shit now. And she thinking, oh, it look nice, but you ain't work for it. The shit is fake. And you want me to sit there, and now I'm sitting in there telling myself, oh, this is real. And meanwhile, you got to go to the gym and put in massive hours to get a nice pump. You got to put in massive hours to build your body the way you want to build it and work to get it like that. The same way with your hair. You got the same way with brothers who got waves in their hair. It took weeks for people. You had to really train your hair to put waves in. Not one day go buy a motherfucking a wave wig, go buy a wave wig and shit. Well, oh man, what's up, my brother? Yo, hit me up, man, in a few, man. So now you had to go. Hey, root word. You know what? I'm about to block your faggot ass. Don't even come back on my motherfucking I'm about to block your faggot ass. I got some words for your ass too. You want to make videos talking about niggas is fucking, you want to make videos talk about niggas is Moors and you got problems with them. Don't make no fucking videos about me, you faggot ass nigga. Don't make no videos about, I don't fuck with you. I never even had a problem with your ass. But you making videos about me talking about the Autochthonous one's a fake Moor. No, I'm a Moor by descriptive terms. I'm not part of no MSTA, no Moor Science Temple of America. I do not worship no Noble Drew Ali. I am a Moor by descriptive term, meaning dark complexion person, and that's it. And that's as far as it go. So take your faggot ass up out of here and don't make no more fucking videos about me or we gonna expose your retarded ass. For real. You come in here making video. I ain't never say nothing negative about your faggot ass. But you want to fucking go make videos about me? Like I have never disrespected you, never said anything. And this is the thing with you YouTube weirdos. All you motherfucking YouTube weirdos, you, this other dark man, all you motherfuckers a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. And all you niggas do is sit down on YouTube all day long, don't have no real life, just sit down on YouTube and make fucking videos, you fucking weirdos. And like I said, I don't care. I don't care. I'm the Thompson. I do not care. Fucking faggot ass motherfucker come up here. You got problems. You got problems with me. I never disrespect none of the brothers, never disrespect none of the brothers who Aborigines. I try to keep the fucking peace. If I call somebody, I'm calling them out in respect. I said something about the brother Two Hawk or whatever, which that's my opinion, but I still respect the brother because the brother's standing up for what he believes in. And he's going to these places. I still respect the brother no matter what I said. And like I said, I can still sit down and have a conversation with him, and I still will tell him where our opinions differ at. But this faggot ass nigga Root Word, you could have easily, I've been with you on plenty panels talking to you, man. I ain't never have a problem with you, your little sensitive ass or whatever. You go wrong, go and make a fucking video about me talking about, oh, the Thompson's one is a real Moor or whatever. He just don't want to tell nobody. Man, get the fuck out. I am a Moor. I'm a Moor by descriptive term, meaning dark skin complexion person, not meaning a North African, because there is no North Africa, motherfucker. There's no North Africa. And that's for all you other weirdos. Oh, North Africa. There's no North Africa. The only people that they calling Africans are white colonists and black Americans, when sometimes the black American is native to America. You dumb fuckers. Real talk, man. This motherfucker come up here. Yeah, what was my nigga just come up here and just start talking about motherfuckers, making videos about people or whatever. Like, I ain't never make no videos about nobody, man. And even when the brother Composure, me and him had a little disagreement because my brother Killer, White Supremacy and Coon had some words with him. Was it what was said? I don't even care. The shit is over with. But nonetheless, I reached out to the brother, invited the brother to the platform so we can get it moving, so we can get past all that shit, whatever, right? But this nigga Root Word decides to just go out there and make a fucking video about somebody. I ain't never say nothing bad about this, bro. I ain't never had no problem with him. I ain't never had no problem with the nigga Dark, man. None of these other brothers. But motherfuckers want to sit here and make videos about me or whatever. Like, listen, I don't have time for the gay shit, bro. And this is the problem right now. See, niggas hide behind these keyboard gangsters or whatever, hide behind these keyboard or whatever, and sit there and talk. I ain't gotta show my fucking face. I got children, and my content is a little bit rougher than your content or the content y'all be putting out there. So that's why I'm running around here putting my face out here. So motherfucker go on my Facebook page. Oh, here goes children, and start making video. I ain't got time for that goofy shit. That's the shit that get a motherfucker hurt for real. You understand? That's not no playing shit. That's not no playing matter. Somebody go, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's not no play. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. I make videos about immigrants. I make videos about real shit. I don't be up here just making videos or whatever, or just nah. I don't go along to get along neither. So Root Word, you take your gay ass up out of here. Don't come back neither, nigga. Don't make no more fucking videos about me. Fucking disrespectful bastard. Sitting up there talking real greasy. I have never disrespected you, never said anything bad about you, always sat there and respected your goofy fucking ass, nigga. You must be slow or something, because for you to go back and make videos about all the so-called Aborigines, if you got problems with certain people, then that's you and them. But don't mention the Thompson's one. The Thompson's one ain't never saying. Now, you can record this video, take the sound bites out, which I'm calling you these words. Now I said something about your ass because somebody brought it to my attention that you made a video about me. And I'm tired, man. I'm just tired of you goofy ass niggas. I'm here to put this information out there, and that's it. If niggas got some type of envy or some type of jealousy intentions or a reason why they got a problem with me, that's on you. I'm not sitting here entertaining that, man. But let's go back to what I was talking about, man. All right, so boom. So people made the video about this Nelson line. Look how these dirty ass Chinese people disrespect you. And I'm calling them dirty because China is dirty. China is filthy. These motherfuckers come here and drive BMWs and get fadeaways and wear Jordans and try to act like, like they not part. China is filthy. China is filthy and disgusting. Okay? It's filthy and disgusting. And honestly, Chinese people should be banned from going anywhere in the fucking world, because considering how they took care of their own land. So why would you even bring, the white man bringing them here? That's why they came here. Because ain't the Aborigines ain't bringing none of these people here. The white man bringing all these people here to your land and then letting these people do what the fuck they want to do to us. And then we sit back and we look at these people like they your allies and your friend. They sign paperwork to be part of the United States. They are not here part and parcel with you. They are here to do the so-called white man or white European bitten. If anybody, if any friends you might have, maybe be some Europeans that been here that might have some type of compassion for you. But other than that, it's not going to be none of these immigrants that come here that want part of your fucking lot, that want your shit. It's not going to be none of them because they come here to compete with you. Fuck, you got all these. You can't find a fucking job, but they bring these immigrants. They motherfucker could barely speak English, but got a job over you. You draw it up. Now let's play this video, man. Now look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. They got broomsticks. Now these motherfuckers should be arrested. Look, they grabbing stuff. Look, they should be arrested. They should be straight arrested. It's nowhere in the world. Glassboro. Look, let me see something. Hold up. I don't know what the fuck going on now. It's not. Look. Let me see something. Hold up. Shout out to Sinetta. Sinetta was there. They're going to play it. They're going to show it again right here. They're going to show it right here. Now look. Look at all the white supremacists. Look, check it out. Look at this. Look how they treating this girl. Look how these dirty ass Asians who should be happy to be on your land, but because they don't even know it's your land. Look at this bastard right here. Got a nose bigger than an African. Look at this nigga. Look at him, Michael Lynn. But they come here and treat you bad because they don't even know you home. They think you're African compared. I mean, look at this shit. You shouldn't have had your ass in there. You shouldn't have had your ass in there. Look. And the shit was only over $5. Look how they thrashing her, man. Look. Cracked in the head with a motherfucking with a broom, yo. That's an assault. That's an assault with a weapon, man. That's assault with them people should have went to jail. If you would have did that to one of these immigrants over here, well, there you got one of the immigrants. They're gonna deport her ass. Look, but they ain't gonna deport her because the fucking Chinese run America, which I don't know how the Chinese run America because the real Americans ain't give the Chinese nothing. It ain't our fault the white man deceived you. This ain't the white man land. So the white man don't owe you nothing, Chinese people. Well, I'm sorry. Whatever the white man owe you, you need to take that shit out their ass. You ain't taking on land. And you not coming here with that, China own half America. No, they don't. No, they do not. No, they do not. You own half of the white man. So you need to deal with that shit with the white man. But when the Aborigines stand the fuck up, it's going to be a problem. Fucking motherfucker come here and then they the same thing when a Kai girlie got shot. What the fuck happened? Oh, that was that. All right. But that was that. The same thing when the Kai girlie got shot. You know what I'm saying? When the Kai girlie got shot. They came out, oh, well, since white people don't go to jail, well, we shouldn't have to go to jail neither. What? You killed a man and you talking about because they don't go to jail, you don't have to go to jail? And no black people was out there protesting. No black people was out there saying, and no Aborigines out there protesting. No Aborigines out there saying anything or anything. Because we are fucking suckers, man. And we say only thing we want is materialism and materialistic thing. We don't want to stand up for who we are. We don't want to tell nobody who we are. We believe the institutions telling you are African, these so-called black educational people, which, we are African. No, we not. No, we not. None of us Africans. America is older than Africa. And this is easy to explain. Jolito, everybody in the chat room, man. And like I said, yeah, they peasants. That's right. They peasants. They don't why I said they dirty as hell, yo. They eat dog and fuck that. I don't care. I ain't got no Asian friends, so I don't even care. I ain't got no Asian friends. I don't mix it up with no Asians. I don't care if the Asian do wear Jordans and do wear hip hop. gear. It's too many Aborigines who wear that shit. So why would I care if you wear it? Oh, that makes you one of us? No, you're a culture vulture. You understand? Straight culture vulture. And I ain't got no, like I said, man, you know, like I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but at the end of the motherfucking day, man, a lot of these people come here. None of these people are your friend. None of them. These people beg to come to America. You think they're gonna come here and assimilate themselves with with the beef that you have with the colonists who came here and took your land? You think they asked the colonists to come here? You think they're gonna come here and then they're gonna fucking pull they're gonna pull a switcheroonie on the colonists? No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because the colonists will deal with them and send them back to where they came from. So understand that, people, man. Like I said, them shootings that was done in Chicago, they giving you cold word. Whether you believe all them sixes, why they got all them sixes in that article? I don't know. But I know that shit doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense that 66 people got shot and they got 0 arrests. That means they need to fire the whole police force and the motherfucking man. Why is this nigga still a fucking mayor with all these people getting killed there? Why? Why? Because the Jews own Chicago. How do the Jews own Chicago? None of us gave it to them. Oh, the other Europeans that came in. And that's another thing that's funny as hell. You got these Jews who could sit here and the one minute they could be white anytime they want. But because they fucking converted to a fake ass religion, which the real Hebrews and the real children of Israel is here in North America or whatever. That's why even when you read the Encyclopedia of the American Indian, you see that the fucking what's them shits called? The tassels or the singles or whatever they call I forgot what they call, man. The fringes. The fringes was made in America. So how you got these Jews running around here with fringes on their clothes? Where they get that from? Oh, they got all that shit from here, bro. Oh, they got all that shit from here, bro. All that shit they got from here, man. All of it. All of it. All of it. Like I said, none of these people is your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? None of them. Yeah, man. I mean, bro, ain't none of these people here to help you, man. None of them. None of them. Dirty ass Chinese people be eating rats and you dirty ass motherfuckers, man. Like, ew. I look at Chinese, get your dirty ass out of here, man. Run right, Julie Chain. That's another bitch. Let's talk about her real quick. Let's talk about this bitch, Julie Chain. And now, you know, I was watching some shit by Professor Black Truth and shit, right? He had a video by her. Y'all check that video out, man. Check out the brother Professor Black Truth, right? He got a video by her, right? How she was bashing Camille Cosby, saying that, oh, well, why Camille Cosby still with Bill Cosby? No, bitch. Why you still with? And understand this, right? Half of these Chinese women that you see with these white men, because these bitches ain't nothing but fucking undercover prostitutes anyway. They ain't nothing but undercover prostitute. That's why you see them with these old ass men. Anytime you see, why would a young beautiful girl be with an 80-year-old geriatric motherfucker? Why? Why? I mean, think about it. And I'm not saying that this joker less. What's the name is 80 years old, but think about it. Why would an old 70-year-old man want some young freak or some young chick? Why? Why would he want some young? And then why would a young pretty woman like that, or well, a woman who thinks she's pretty or thinks she's beautiful, why would she waste her time with some old geriatric motherfucker? It's because of them. It's because of them dead presidents: Andrew Jackson, Benjamin Franklin, fucking Grant, George Washington, Lincoln. It's because of them. It's because of them. That's why. That's why half these motherfuckers come here, and that's why you always see one of these Asians married to one of these white motherfuckers, because they think that the white man is a shit. The white man is in charge of everything. That's why they come here and always want to marry a white motherfucker, because they think the white motherfucker is in charge of everything. And that go back to that word supreme or whatever. They think that they are in highest role of everybody. That's why you see all these immigrants come here. They all want to marry. If I marry a white man, then I'm good. If once I marry a white man, I'm good to go or whatever. And that's how I pretty much go, man. And like they got on The View, none of them, Cheryl Underwood, her fucking ugly ass, she wouldn't say nothing. She wouldn't say nothing about her husband, because she know it's over with if she do say something. Because that whoever that dude, what's the name is, he got a lot of power, and he's able to now remember, that's supreme. He has a lot of power, and he's able to affect your livelihood. That's a real racist. A racist is a person who able to affect your livelihood, not somebody who can just say, well, I dislike this person of color. That's a bigot. Or that's a bigot. That's somebody who's prejudiced. But a racist is someone who can affect your livelihood. Someone who can murder you and get away with it. Someone who can take your food and get away with it. Somebody who can take your land and get away with it and give it back to his own people, and then bring other people here and then have them people over top of you. That's the reason why you ain't see them shut down that motherfucking beauty supply. I mean, that nail salon. Because if a black person would have done that, bro, they would have tarred and feathered our ass. They probably wouldn't give your ass no bell. You wouldn't have got no bell. The way they do us on our own land is so foul and so fucked up. And when this shit gonna come to an end, it's gonna come to an end, because you can only do but so many what they do at the Bohemian Grove. The ceremony, what is it called? The ceremony of the care or something. Like they try to wash all their cares away for a year so the karma won't come. That shit only gonna last but so long. Them all of the bodies, all of the people who was murdered here, all of the energy, all that shit gonna manifest or whatever. So you only gonna do it but for so long. But yeah, you got this dirty ass bitch, Julie Chain, or whatever the fuck her name is. Her husband, Les Moonves, or whatever. And like I said, she won't. She's sitting up there talking about Bill Cosby, but she ain't saying I stick by my husband. And when the dude Les Moonves met her, he was married already. So this bitch created. I mean, she is an adulteress. She was messing with a married man, and he married her. And this is what happened. This is what these motherfuckers be doing. They be marrying their side chicks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They be marrying their side chicks and leave their wives to be with some dirty ass Asian woman with fucking plastic surgery and shit. With plastic surgery and skin, and use skin lightener or whatever. And we sit here and we, oh shit, they so beautiful. Get your ass out of here, bitch. You eat rats and you eat dogs, man. Ain't nothing more despicable than that. There ain't nothing more despicable than a motherfucker who eat a rat and a dog and shit. And y'all niggas, they eat everything, anything that they can catch, man. Just like in Jamaica, they ate all the donkeys, all of the fucking wildlife over there. These people are fucking cannibals, just like the white man. They're cannibals just like them. They're savages just like them. Same way the white man came, destroyed every fucking thing, put oil in the water, fucking got a whole island of fucking plastic bottles in the damn ocean. They don't respect nothing because it's not theirs to respect. That's like, you ever heard the saying, when somebody come in your house, they ain't gonna respect your house unless you make them? And that's the real saying. They don't respect. Yeah, that's right. They don't respect none. They eat everything. They eat everything. They eat whales. They eat everything. And that's the problem. They killing everything on the fucking planet, man. Everything on the fucking planet gonna have nothing. Chief, they ate the fucking donkeys, man. Real talk. They ate the damn donkeys, man. It's a video, right? It's a video on YouTube where it's this Jamaican brother. This thing is in a lot and shit, right? Let me see if I can find it real quick. And let me show y'all another video right here. Let me show you another video of how they disrespect your ass. Y'all probably have seen this video because the brother Phil from Advise put this up there, but it's about some Koreans, as usual. They come here, do the same shit, practice white supremacy. They come here and look down on you, and they don't even have the respect for you neither. That's how you know that these motherfuckers ain't your friend. And that's why I try to tell you, the immigrants come here, They come here and be just like they want to become cops. They want to do everything that white people. All they want to do at the same token, right? They do everything that white people do, right? And at the same token, they don't stand up for you, but they want to stand up for you when something else happens. But none of them come out. You don't see none of these people coming out when we get shot or situations happen. They try to say, well, why is black people like that? Because we're not black. Where are the Indians? This is who land this is. This is our land. And what happened is the European make us look bad to all the immigrants around the world and not telling you that all of the technology that this fucking bastard got came from us. All the food came from us. All of the land came from us. All of the fucking labor came from us. So let me check. So check this out. Let this shit play. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me see something. Let me reload it again. All right, let me get out real quick. All right, check it out. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna play it. Y'all can probably hear it.
She made the mistake. Look. It's not her, sir. It's honestly not her fault. Oh my God!
Look, he smacked her. He smacked her.
You assaulted her. You need to get a lawyer, ma'am. He just assaulted you, and I got it on camera. He just hit you. Wait. That's your fault, right? That's your fault. You just assaulted her. You just assaulted her. You just hit her. You snapped. You just put your hands on her. You going to jail. You going to jail. First charges as soon as the cops.
And she's sitting there looking dumb as hell. Look. Look. If that was one of her own brothers, she would have been fighting. If that was a black man, she probably would have went from 0 to 60. But because of the Chinese supremacists, because of the European put him in charge or whatever, she's not going to do nothing. But he gets smacked the shit out of her. Look, now check this out. Look.
Did you see her hit him? Did you, ma'am? Did you see her?
Look. And look. You see the black lady talking about she's seen them. So why is your dumb ass still there buying food from them? If she would do that to one of your own people, why are you still there buying food? But this is the look. Check it out. Let's take a look at her. Let's get a good look at her. Look. Coonetta, look. You still standing there. You laughing. You seen them hit one of your own. You seen them hit one of your own people. But that's the problem. We so separated. We so separated by, oh, who has the best job? Oh, because I got a good job. I'm no longer one of the Negroes that's in the hood. Or I'm no longer one of these motherfuckers. No, you are the same motherfucker. And it's the sad part. Why would you I would have walked out. If I'd have seen that shit, I'd have cursed that nigga out and walked the fuck out, yo. I'd have walked out. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna buy no food from no fucking motherfucker who gonna put his hands on a young black sister. And she's still sitting there and she's still standing there. Oh, I seen him. So why the fuck are you still standing there? Now check it out. Look.
Employees, did you see him hit her?
Look. And she's still standing. No. He talking about get out. Look. Yeah, call the cops. Look. You see how that worked? Let me see something. Let me see if I can find that video. No, Chinese. Hold up, Chinese in Jamaica. Let me see if I can find that video, yo. Oh, here's right here. Here it go right here. Look, here it go right here, y'all. Check this shit out. Look. Here you go right here. Here you go. Look. Chief Holiday, look. Look.
You see right now, so no going out the place where them buy something no one buy. Them cook some fuck we get people. Have customer load in this. Them kill the ass them. Them kill the donkey them. Them kill the mule them. Look here.
Look at this shit. Look.
Look. Big man thing. So we have to know what we are eat. We have to take pride in ourselves. We have to farm. And look how we callaloo, look how we cabbage, look how we lettuce, look how we pap chow. Because you want me know, some people want to take Jamaican people for idiot and argue with craps in them. Look on them for bone here. How are your son name?
Money. This.
Money.
What's that? Right, just for the Chinese.
Right, for the Chinese them there.
Build the highway. What's that? Them there.
See me, bring me again. Me don't like it. I be a bone, I be an animal. Then I say a donkey, I ask them. See them there?
Look, you see that? Y'all thought I was bullshitting, right? Y'all thought I was bullshitting, right? You see how the nigga ate all the motherfucking donkey. The Chinese are other Europeans, dirty motherfuckers that go around the world and do the same fucking thing. He said Garfield had no land in Jamaica. Yeah. You see that shit though? You see that? You see how the Chinese are despicable bastards. They eat their farm around and eat all the cats in the neighborhood, eat dogs, eat rats. What? Who the fuck would eat a damn rat, yo? Who would eat a rat when you can go in the store and buy a motherfucking sandwich? Who would sit there and go through all the work, the skin the hair off a damn rat when you would go right in the store and go buy a motherfucking a hamburger or go buy a fucking turkey sandwich or something? Who would do that? Who would do this? Some dirty ass Chinese. And that's the thing. They ain't got shit in China. That's why everybody come here, because America, all the food that's in America supply 3/5 of the fucking world. 3/5 of the fucking world. That's why they come here, man. Nigga, he just showed you they ate the fucking donkeys. Dirty ass motherfuckers come here, eat everything, sell you plastic rice, and then you got women still go there and buy Chinese food for their kids or whatever. Oh, get some chicken wings and French fries. And they put them in them plastic. They put them in them styrofoam containers where you put hot food in styrofoam. What the fuck you think happened to the food? The food absorbs the fucking styrofoam. That's why it be burnt. The styrofoams be melting and everything. But yet we are some of the dumbest fucking people on the planet. We are some of the dumbest people on the planet because we allow some of the foulest shit to happen to us, and we don't even understand what the fuck is going on. You go to their nail salon, they beat your ass. You go to their beauty supply stores after Madam C.J. Walker, your own people created it, but because the European want these people to come here so he can keep giving them money for their system, he gave them all of your resources. So Madam C.J. Walker created hair care products. We created hair care products, but yet they let the Koreans get it. Why would they let the Koreans get it? Oh, so the Koreans could pay them back. They didn't want you to get it because they didn't want you to get it because it's your own shit. And and understand, man. Understand this shit, man. Understand it. They didn't want you to get your own fucking. Madam C.J. Walker crazy shit in the 1910s. There was no beauty supply stores until they let the fucking Koreans get it. And then they advertised motherfuckers with weaves and motherfuckers putting weaves in their hair. And now we fell right in program and started doing the same fucking thing. Before, the only women was wearing weaves was fucking prostitutes. Wasn't the average person wearing no damn weaves. Peace, Carl. Peace to everybody in the chat room. I know a lot of people gave me shout outs, man. I just actually get turned back to it. So sorry if I didn't mention your name though. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Blue Voodoo. My brother, I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out Lanny, peace, sis. Shout out Salt and Mustafa. Shout out to Aboriginal Dread, no sellouts. Joe 47, Mr. Dark, Willie Van Normal. Myth Alvarado, my peoples, been here from day one. Shout out to my brother Ghost. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, but you gotta understand what the fuck is going on. Healing through inspiration, peace, Moore's excellence, excellence. Sorry, Cobra Assassin. Shout out to everybody, man. But you see how the Chinese go. Shout out to my brother Chief Holiday, man. Chief, you want to come in the link? I'm about to send you a link real quick. I'm about to send you a link right now, Chief. Hey, motherfuckers come here. Chinese come here from that dirty after they destroyed their motherfucking land. They destroyed their land and shit. Now they going around the world and doing the same practices white people do. Lend you money, and then when you can't pay back, when you can't pay back the motherfucking debt, then they do the same shit the white man do. Why is Africa over there taking money from them? When Africa claimed that they got resources, which Africa ain't really got no, because the real resources is fucking food. You think, okay, you need oil, you need some of these so-called some of these resources, but the main resource is fucking nourishment. Without no nourishment, you ain't gonna be able to use no damn. You ain't gonna have no energy to use a fucking computer. If you ain't got no clean drinking water or no clean produce or no greens or no vegetables, you ain't gonna have no energy to make nothing. You ain't gonna have no energy to get up and fucking work. So what is the true real resource of the fucking planet? The real resource is fucking, the second resource is labor. Having someone to fucking have them work on their own land for fucking free. How much money do you really owe these people or us? And then you bring other people here and you let them benefit over us. And then you try to sit there and say, oh, they Africans. They don't know no better. Nah, motherfucker. I know I'm indigenous to this land. Touché. And I'm letting everybody else know they're indigenous to this land. So the gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up on you dirty ass Chinese people who you want to come here and hit my sisters with sticks over $5 fucking and you can't. That's what the fuck I would have did. Straight the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but fucking I don't care. Let me stop it. You can stop saying I don't care. They can fuck with my shit. I can care less. The gig is up. People gonna know exactly what you people do, what you did over here in this country, what you did to us, how you reclassified us as fucking Africans, knowing that the real Indians got the name Jones, Johnson, all these names that we hold. The real Indians got our names. Hey, Chief, I sent you that link if you want it, man. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Like I said, the real Indians are us, man. Don't let nobody tell you other. Said my screen went black. Yo, can y'all hear me? Just press 1 if y'all can hear me. All right, bet. Yeah, bet. There you go. Chief, what up?
Hey, peace, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm 100, man. How you?
For sure. I'm great, man. Grand rising to all the American Aborigines. The truth is in the building. What's up, A1, man? Let's get it, man. I see you going in this morning, man. Doing your thing.
Yeah, man. Got to. Hold on for 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second, man. Something is not right. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me see. Hold up. It's right here.
Hey, peace to everybody, man. It's all love. Hope you have a wonderful day today. You dig? Yeah. Everybody listening in, man. Want me to say something on you? Yeah, man. I can't hear you, bro. You're like in the background somewhere.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. You can hear me now?
No, you good, yeah.
All right, bet. All right, yeah. You see the video with the donkeys, though?
Oh, man. Yeah,
Them niggas ate all the donkeys, man.
I had to laugh out loud, man. Crazy.
Bro, they ate all the donkeys, bro. They went there. I seen that shit on Facebook like a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? And when I used to watch a certain brother who used to put a lot of videos up about Jamaica. I don't want to mention his name though, but when he started talking about that shit. When he started talking about that, I started saying, "Damn, yeah," because a friend of mine, right? Because I be getting I used to get sour sap. And I used to juice it. You know, I used to drink that as a juice, right? And I had stopped getting it for a while. And when I went back to the shop, he was like, "Yo, man, you know, it's hard to get. The fucking Chinese got everything." I said, "What?" So I used to get the sour sap. Sour sap is a plant that grows in the Caribbean. And it's high in minerals, man. And it's also have cancer shrinking properties. And like I said, so when I was getting it, the brother told me he couldn't get it no more. That and the Irish moss. I used to get the Irish moss and the saparera, the plant or whatever that you basically it's like a tea and you drink it. But yeah, man, he said, man, the motherfuckers over there eating everything up, yo. The donkey, who get them the right to do that, man? That's what I'm trying to say, man. White man get them the right to just go wherever they want and just take everything. That's what they do. The same thing they did to Hawaii. They go to all these beautiful islands because Europe ain't nothing but some cold ass climate with a bunch of motherfuckers wearing furs and shit or whatever. So they come to all these different countries or whatever, and then they look and see the climate. And then they come and steal everything, and then bring more other Europeans over there, and they pretty much do the same thing, man.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, man, I don't know if you reported on this already yet, but the march, the alt-right march on Washington D.C., the rally they're supposed to be having this weekend. Have you heard about that?
That.
The alt-right, David Duke and them, they're supposed to be speaking. They're supposed to be marching on Washington, D.C. to the White House and having a rally and speaking and stuff like that. So basically the Klan and the alt-right and all these different Aryan people or whatever.
The colonists. Huh? Ain't no the colonists.
Oh, yeah, just straight immigrants, right? The immigrants over here, whatever.
Yeah,
right. So when
what?
Yeah, so, you know, people are upset, you know what I'm saying? Well, the media is upset because David Duke, for one, is a Holocaust denier. And, you know, so here's my thing, right? When I see this, so they're making a big deal out of it. They're having a state of emergency in Virginia. The governor has released a state of emergency in Virginia. They're spending, I think the state of Virginia is spending $2 million just for this weekend in security and stuff like that, or whatever, because they feel like something's going to happen to these people for coming into this area or whatever. Now, here's my thing, right? They call DC the chocolate city, right? And, you know, and that whole area, DMV area is just chocolate city. There's a lot of people there, right? And, you know, it's a fluent area of Black people there, whatever. It's just or Aborigines there, everything, right? It's just the top 8. I mean, out of the top 10 places, affluent places in America for Aborigines, 8 of them are in Maryland, like Prince George County, stuff like that, right? So we are there, right? You know what I'm saying? So here's my point. The media puts us against these people. They make us feel emotionally about Trump and about David Duke and whatever. I'm not afraid to hear what these people got to say, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. And I think the Zionists, and that's the show we did last night, we were talking about Zionists. A lot of this information, a lot of the things that we're talking about comes from Zionists, right? And the way we feel about certain things, they make us feel emotional about stuff. They make us feel afraid about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the play when they're showing us these imageries and they're saying, oh yeah, these guys are going to be talking and dogging out, you know, Aborigine people and things of this nature, right? But it's really not that. They don't want them letting the cat out the bag about them. David Duke talks about them. A lot of the things I found out about Jewish people and Zionism came through these guys, listening to Aryans and
David Duke.
Yeah, David Duke, and listen to these guys, right? And also, I remember years ago, I seen a video and David Duke was talking about slavery, right? And he was like, oh no, that's fake. They made it up. I was like, what the fuck is this cracker talking about? You know what I mean? But once you start looking into stuff with him, you start seeing all the psychological damage and stuff they was doing. Now, hey, brother, have you ever heard of Edward Wilmot Blyden?
Nah, I never heard of him.
Okay. Well, Edward Wilmot Blyden is the father of Pan-Africanism. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when these people talk about Pan-Africanism, they sometimes every once in a while you hear them, you know, they'll tell you about Edward Wilmot Blyden. You know, they'll usually just stop at Marcus Garvey. I don't know why they don't tell you about Edward Wilmot Blyden, right? He is the father of Pan-Africanism, okay? Now, he had died before Marcus Garvey even got started. So that's, y'all follow me? He died in 1912. So when you do your research on this guy, he was born in American Virgin Islands. He was mentored by a white man named John P. Knox, who was a American missionary, blah, 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 blah. Y'all follow me? That's where I'm going with this. As a child, so he taught him Zionism, right? So this guy, he couldn't get into Rutgers and stuff like that, whatever, so he went to Liberia to work for the American Colonization Society and to learn all the things he needed to learn. So when he comes back to America and he's teaching these things to our people, right? Our people are rejecting going to Africa and all this other stuff overwhelmingly. Like, we don't want to go, right? But this guy says that Zionism, I can't make this up, is the model for Ethiopianism. I can't make this up. That the father of Pan-Africanism was a Zionist. He was the teacher of all these other people who taught him Zionism. Obviously Zionists, the people who mentored him, the people who funded him, the people who taught him Pan-Africanism. So I had a guy in the chat room, he was arguing, going back and forth. This is an African guy. He's always trolling us, right? He's a so-called African guy, right? So I'm like, yo, can you name me a so-called African from the continent that has came and helped us or even said anything about our plight here in America? Cricket. So out of all these people that were supposed to have been kidnapped from over there, you mean to tell me not one of y'all said, yo, you know what? We should go over there and be a part of the struggle. Even when they come over here, they act just like the Chinese. They act just like any other immigrant that comes here and takes advantage of us. So they're not treating us brotherly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just think it's weird how we move in and we allow the disrespect to keep going on. Now listen, that video you showed with the dude slapping the employee, yo, bro, if I would have been in there, he wouldn't have did it first off, because he knows it. People know the environment. But bro, I would have jumped over that counter, drop kicked him in them fries, beat the shit out of him. Like, oh God, bro. Oh God. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, bro. I would have beat Bruce. I would have Bruce Lee that nigga, bro. It'd have been a problem up in there. Listen, man, you don't put your hands on our people, man. Like, just for even thinking about that should be like, fuck, shut it down or boycotting the place. Where is he at, bro? Like, you know, y'all see what I'm saying?
Where is he at? Yo, you see how the sister was, but did you see the sister? The sister just sitting there like, I seen it.
She probably laughing. Laughing at her.
You should have left. You should have fucking left. That could have been one of your nieces or something, you dumbass. But that's why we don't support each other. She's so busy worrying about getting her fucking food from these fucking immigrants and supposed to say, hold up, that's my peoples right there. I'm out of here. If you would put your hands on her, that could have been my daughter. You would have did the same thing too. But you see how
on a white person, she would have said that. She would have went crazy. Oh, you can't put your hands on Jesus people. Bro. Y'all sick, man. Y'all
fucking biggest coons ever, bro. These and listen, no shot to nobody. Everybody have to work. Everybody needs some source of some type of income. So shout out to my brother Jag just came on. Um, everybody needs some source of income to provide for their family, but we are so separated through wealth and through so-called social roles to the point where we don't even identify as a people no more. I'll be in the gym or I'll be in other places. I see other people who speak Spanish. They might not be from the same motherfucking country, but they always looking out for their people or whatever. They always got something in common with their people. But when it come to us, you'll get a black woman who, you know what I'm saying? You'll get a black woman or a black man or whatever. You one of your own people. He's so worried about football or worrying about, he worrying about his football team where he don't even know who his people is. These are the first coons, the first line of defense for this whole system. The fucking coons who support this system. Not to mention the boule. They got the boule first, which is the people who then sold you out. And these are most of the Indians that sold you out, that they gave these prestigious class or rights to or whatever. And they all that shit went through them going through school and everything. The boule ain't nothing but motherfucking Aborigines that sold you out, that they gave power to, that they let them so they know who was who. That's all it was. And then you got the second line of people who so-called pull themselves up by their bootstraps and able to say, why I worked hard to get myself where I'm at. No, you kiss ass and you're a coon. That's how you got there. You got there because you turned your head when you seen your people getting treated and being disrespected. You said, well, I'm just doing my job. I can't help it. I'm just doing my job. You told these black cops or whatever, you told this old lady car or whatever because she didn't have a piece of paperwork instead of saying, well, look, man, or because she might have had a warrant for a traffic ticket. You ain't have the complete brain to say, well, hold up. She's not a threat to society. She's not harming nobody. Listen, look, once you go ahead and get home safely, okay? Don't make sure when you get home, make sure you go and take care of this matter so you do not get detained. We're detained. We're detaining a motherfucking woman with children over a $500 warrant, over a $250 warrant. One of my children's mothers, she had a warrant because somebody used her name and shit, right? And a black cop pulled over, and the black cop seen she had a baby in the car, and she had another young child in the car, or whatever. And he ain't even say, well, damn, hold up, man. Only thing you got is a driving with no license warrant. No, listen, go ahead and go take care of this. Please go take, because the next officer is not going to be as nice as I am. He could have let her go. But because they want to uphold white supremacy, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. And they would sit there and then they would sit there and stand on that shit. I'm just doing my job. And you look at them like, yo, that's like Tariq Bey said. The same people who be part and pro-sell, the same people who sit there, they gonna be in the same boat as these white supremacists or these Europeans. That when their punishment comes down, it's gonna be a lot of so-called black people gonna get the same treatment, man. Because a lot of us sat here and we coon and we help these people do what they did to our own people, and we say because it ain't no fun. It ain't no fun if you the only one on top and all your people losing. So I'm the only motherfucker in the neighborhood who got an M6 or got a motherfucking Maserati, and I'm sitting down on everybody. I got Maserati. Me and my people, we eating motherfucking lobsters and we eating wonderful every night. Every night. But when I go outside, I see people starving. I see people who can't take care of themselves or whatever. And that's why most of the black people with money moved out the neighborhood, because they didn't want to feel compassion for their own people. So when they was in the neighborhood with the poor blacks, they're like, man, I can't take this shit no more. Like, I want to move around the rich white people. Let me get out of here so I ain't got to sit here and have compassion for the blacks who don't got nothing or whatever. And don't get it wrong. A lot of us don't want nothing. But understand something. For you to want something, for you to realize what is something. Something is going to work for the white man and letting him pay you, and you sit there and bootlick. And these niggas, and among men, when you work for a lot of these Europeans, bro, they would sit there and play these gay games with you. I've sat there and watched them play that shit with motherfuckers, man. And like I said, man, I told motherfucker one day, I said, look, bro, you play with me like that, I said, you play with me like that's gonna be the last and final time, bro. I said, I'm gonna get arrested. Fuck getting fired. I'm gonna get arrested. Cause I'm gonna suplex your ass. I'm gonna punch you in your face, knock you unconscious. I'm gonna keep waking you up and knock your ass out 8 times, wake you up. If you ever play with me like that, bro, ever in your motherfucking lifetime. And motherfucking Cracker respected me from there on out. And then be these other immigrants that come in and play with you too like that. Because they so busy want to be like the white man. The white man playing with them like that. So where they think, oh, this is the game that's acceptable for me to be accepted. I have to play these same games. And this is the same thing they do. Motherfucker will lock you up for $100 fucking warrant. Your own people, they became cops and will lock you up for $100 motherfucking warrant. When you got children in the car and they don't know whether or not you got somebody come pick the children or you might just got off of work. You don't know what the situation is, but they would sit there and do that and say, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. And them are the people you need to get the fuck away from. You already know where his loyalty is to. And that's the same thing with these other motherfuckers. It ain't just immigrants, it's your own people. Your own people trade you out for trinkets. Your own people trade you out so they can sit here and say, well, oh yeah, well, me and my family, we're going here over the weekend or whatever. And meanwhile, you sitting in this jail cell and shit. You sitting in the jail cell and he's sitting up there bragging, well, you should have did the right thing. And he ain't able enough to understand that this whole system is some type of program and shit to say, well, damn, you know what? This man got $100 warrant, man. You got $100 warrant for fucking smoking in public or drinking in public or urinating in public or a parking ticket. Which why am I paying you? Why am I paying you to park on the land that the Most High gave everybody? Most High ain't tell you that you can have supremacy or be supreme or be superior over anybody. You took this because you got weapons to make people follow. You make people do shit under threat, distress, and coercion to the point to where people scared. People want to go make it home to their family. They don't want to sit there and argue with these officers or whatever to where an officer might shoot them or might do something fucked up to them. So a lot of people threat, duress, and coercions against you to make you follow these fucking rules or these policies or these fucking so-called man-made rules. Ain't the Most High who created this planet ain't tell no one individual, oh, well, you're in charge of all of the other people. Yeah, they're in charge of all of the dumber people, all the people who not smart enough to understand what this whole thing is about. But if you're able to understand what this thing is about, then you already know how to get yourself out of some of these situations. Now, like I said, everybody ain't going to be able to do it. But what works for some people might not work for everybody. But at the same token, man, you see these motherfucking immigrants violating your people, man. People just sit back and still spend money with them. Still, I got to get my nails done or whatever. For what? What do you got to go to that beauty supply store for? You got hair. Well, if you take that wig off and take your braids from up under that wig or whatever, maybe you won't need to go spend $120 a motherfucking month to go buy some motherfucking Remy Brazilian weave and shit or whatever. And fuck that. I bang on them same thing. My girl got a motherfucking weave right now. I go on her all the time. I let her know I'm not comfortable with that shit. And I don't sit there and be like, well, let her be her. No, that's not her. That's not you. You being something that you not. That's not who you really is. You the person up under all that. You put up all this makeup every fucking day to go where? To go so people accept you. So you know what I'm saying? So people will accept you or whatever, but under that makeup is the real person who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? What did Columbus said? Columbus said these people go as naked as their mother bore them. So that means we wasn't wearing no Louis Vuitton. We wasn't wearing no Gucci. We wasn't wearing no Nike. Like the Duke of Tier said, the Autochthonous, which was us. We were so free. We didn't have to wear motherfucker sandals that was made out of bark, and we made sandals that was made out of other materials. But we ain't wear that shit all the time. But the Tanchan was so free, he didn't have to wear shoes. And now you think about it like this. Think about a motherfucker like Bill Gates. Bill Gates don't be doing that foolish shit that 50 Cent and this dumbass retard Floyd Mayweather be doing? Up there counting that money, worshiping dead presidents who took your land and now made you work for it. These same dead presidents who you sit there and put to your ear and shit. That's why I say, man, nigga like 50 Cent is a fucking sellout, coon ass motherfucker. These same niggas who be making money for him, or I got money though, or whatever. I got money though. But you only reason you're saying you got money because you don't want to fix the problem that a person just presented in front of you. So by you saying, well, oh, I can shit on myself, but as long as I got money, you can't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Or you just pissing on yourself. I got money though. So what the fuck you having money got to do with you fucking? Yo, you understand this shit though, man?
Hey, that's real though. God damn.
Yo, we do some of the stupidest shit. Nigga just urinated on us. Nigga just fucking threw up on us. I got $500 in the bank. The same thing I just told this old motherfucker the other day, right? I'm getting on the elevator, right? And I said something to him. I was just playing with him or whatever, right? He gonna tell me, what would you say? I got $50,000 in the bank. I said, you got $50,000 with Andrew Jackson face on it, who took your land and classified your ass as an African American. Get the fuck out of here. I don't respect nobody to this day. That shit used to hold weight. Oh, I got money though. When you in the matrix and shit, that shit hold weight. But when you out of the matrix, it don't hold weight. You might need to use them Federal Reserve notes as tender so you can get resources. But if you smart enough to go about it, you can plant and create your own resources the way you don't need it. To where you don't have to keep going back to him, working for him or whatever, to where you say, all right, I got my own resources. I got water purification system. I got my own water. I got my own lemons, my own apple tree, my own berries. And you smart enough to know how to put these shits and preserve them and put them in masonry jars like your ancestor did, you'll be good. But we don't want to live like this. We don't want to live like this. We want to go to the Chinese store every Friday to make it seem like we got money. We want to when school start, we want to go into the fucking corner store and buy our kids a bunch of fucking candy and say, well, my parents wasn't able to do it. Man, your parents wasn't able to do it because they were smart enough to say, well, this motherfucker gonna have a bunch of holes in his damn teeth if I keep giving him candy every day. You wonder why you gotta go to the dentist. I don't give my daughter candy. I do not give her candy, especially candy that has artificial flavor where their lips be all blue and red. That's poison. That's poison. And people don't even understand it. And that's why I said we done been so deceived to the point to where you need a motherfucker to play Neo to go back in the Matrix and at least tell some of you idiots, I ain't people on the chat, but just the people in general, to tell some of you people that you being deceived. Some of like most of the people say, well, you gotta die one way or whatever. So won't you die healthy? So once you die trying to self-lure master and refrain from some of these things that's killing you all faster. Won't you die healthy? Oh, well, you gotta die. Nah, listen, bro. I didn't been there. I didn't done that. I didn't put 5 cigarettes in my mouth one day and smoked them. Put a cigarette in my ear. Put 2 cigarettes in my ear, 2 cigarettes in my nose, and put 5 cigarettes in my mouth and smoked them. So I'm not no better than nobody else. But this information and this knowledge only works if you can apply it to yourself. If you can't apply this information, then you might as well just go back and watch Love and Hip Hop. You don't even need to be in the room with people who talking about this shit. If you're not gonna apply it, this shit's supposed to be applicable. You're supposed to apply this shit to your life and it help other people apply it to their life. Not I heard this and that's it. Nah, you're supposed to apply it to your motherfucking life. And at the end of the day, we know some of these things is hard. It's hard in the world to refrain from some of this stuff. But at the end of the day, man, at some point in time, you're gonna have to look yourself in the mirror and say, well, damn, you know what? My ancestors ain't lived like this. We done assimilated to the point to where we just like this damn devil. We just like him. And now we just like the damn Koreans that come and sell you your own supply, because you know what? The government give these bastards loans to come over here and open. Or we're not going to give black people loans who created this shit, but we're going to give these immigrants loans because we can control them. We can't control you, but we can control them. Why you think that they give them jobs over you? Because they might get someone like Shaniqua to come in a job and tell motherfucker, I'm not doing that. And I see it all the time. I ain't gonna say all black people, all of us be cooning, but I work with black women, black man, I'm not doing it. You better get the fuck out. You better go get that motherfucker over there to do that. I've seen him do this shit. And I be bugging, yo, when I see my people doing that shit or whatever. But for the most part, man, like I said, man, for the most part, we program. What'd you say, Chief?
I got a question. Did you see the Leo Cohen interview on the Breakfast Club?
Of course I did. Of course I hear another one with dual citizenship, like Rahm Emanuel.
Facts.
And Rahm Emanuel brother is Colin Kaepernick fucking agent. Ha! What about that? He's Colin Kaepernick agent, bro. Rahm Emanuel brother.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. That's Colin Kaepernick agent. And he's a bunch of people agents, bro. Rahm Emanuel brother is a big fucking Hollywood agent, bro. And agent of sports, bro. Now, why the fuck would you need and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why these motherfuckers always come over here studying law. Because if you don't know law, then you are subjected to somebody's rules. If you don't self-law and master, that's why listen, bro. Go study Drew Ali. Don't let these fucking balls tell you not to study him, not to understand what the fuck civics is. And I'm telling you, where you think the nigga Two Hawks got a lot of his information from? Because a lot of these motherfuckers got a lot of information from the Moors, bro. But they ain't gonna tell you that. They're not gonna tell you that. They're gonna sit back and say, oh well.
Well, let me ask you a question though. Like, I always wanted this question, right? When you say it's Moor, they got the information from Moors. Where did Moors get the information from? Because if they got it as a source of the information that they didn't create, is it possible that, say for instance, a person like myself could have went and found that same information?
Pretty much,
you know what I mean?
Pretty much. But they had to get it from.
I don't buy it.
No, I'm not. Understand what I'm saying.
Understand.
All right, understand what I'm saying. Let's just go ahead with this. All right, let's go ahead with this. All right. What I'm saying is you have people that's in a lot of these secret societies that know about a lot of this stuff. So it might have been what did they tell you Drew Ali had to do? He had to go through the mystery schools. So he had to go through a lot of these schools through European. It's a book by Peter Moon. It's called Spoudu some mysteries. Called Spout. I might be saying it wrong, but look up Peter Moon books. Peter Moon is Spoudu mysteries or whatever. He got Drew Ali on it. He said when Drew Ali had to go through his mystery school, yeah, Drew Ali went through the mystery school and he came back and gave it to his fucking people. So he went through these mystery schools and learned this shit from these crackers, and then he came back and told the fucking people who they was. And then that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the reason where he got it from. He got that shit from them. They the one who told him. They the one who pulled his card to it. And they said in one of the meetings that Drew Ali was having with these mystery schools, you know who they said was there? Chief.
The Klan?
No, motherfucker Aleister Crowley. They said Aleister Crowley was in one of these motherfucking meetings that Drew Ali was in. When Drew Ali had to go through this he had to go through something in the pyramids in Egypt or whatever. That's why they always that's why they tell you he's a DAP student, Egyptian DAP student, because he had to go through some type of masonry training or something he had to go through, right? And they thought he wasn't going to make it because he had to find his way out of the Great Pyramids in the fucking dark by himself. And they said when he was when they found this nigga, he was feeding the damn monkeys. Whatever. Now I'm not saying, listen, bro, I'm not part of MSTA, but I found that to be yeah.
He was feeding the monkeys, bro.
Feeding the monkeys, bro. They said they thought he was going to die. They thought that because a lot of people who went through that didn't make it. They said a lot of people who went through these mystery schools did not make it out. So they thought he wasn't going to make it. They thought he wasn't going to make it. They said when they found him, he was at the end of the Great Pyramid feeding motherfucking monkeys, feeding monkeys and shit. And they was like, oh shit, this motherfucker made it out. Now, it's some other things surrounding Drew Ali that's kind of weird because a lot of people, even when you talk about what's the shit, the Mind Talk experiments. You got people who said Drew Ali was part of the Mind Talk experiment. Now, I'm not even gonna go there with this shit. But all I'm saying to you is, I heard from certain Moors that this nigga teleported his way out of there. Now, listen, let's not go there. Don't hit me with the bullshit. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I can't help but to say this though, man. Like, if it was a person, right, and he told us, like, say Jabari, yo, I went through these mystery systems. I walked and fed the monkeys and all this other shit, right? And I went through all these schools of thoughts, right? And then they brought that information to us. We would be apprehensive, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of judge niggas from the past and their works is if with their works and the things that they were preaching or talking about then, does it stand the test of time? Is it something that we should be advocating today? You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know, man. I mean, it's too.
But we need civics, though.
It's too. No. I mean, the civics is totally different from the mystery schools and stuff. Like, you know, law and stuff like that has nothing to do with.
Let me ask you a question, Chief. Have you ever had? Let me ask you a question, Chief. I mean, and we're not even going to mix this with this. If you don't believe, you just don't believe it. But let me ask you a question. Where do you think a lot of us derive a lot of this information from, bro? I've sat here and read material for days and days and days and days and days. And that's not me. That's not me. And I know who the fuck I am. I've sat here and derived information and listened to shit that I would never listen to. Who you think gave me the energy to do that? Maybe you want to say the acoustic records. Maybe you want to say the ancestors put me through. I've seen shit that's supernatural. I've seen people read stuff that they don't even know how the fuck they got the knowledge to do this shit. How you think all of us are here on the same level? Because we got this downloaded from our ancestors. Our ancestors put us through this shit and pass this shit down to her. Now, it might not be nothing as well as, okay, we might have mentally teleported somewhere, but understand there is things that happen in this lifetime that we can't explain, man. And that if you were to tell the next person this stuff, why you think, Chief, as smart as these niggas Jabari and all these niggas is, why the fuck you think they just can't understand some simple shit that we putting out there to them? Because it's not meant for them to understand this shit. It's meant for us to understand. That's why I said we need to bandit trying to teach this shit to them because they're not going to learn it. Focus that energy on people who willing to learn it as opposed to people who want to keep denying the information.
Well, speaking on that, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we know that Blyden, see, it's just how my mind works, right? If Blyden is a Zionist, Garfield is a Zionist.
That's right.
Jabari is a Zionist. You guys are Zionists. You guys teach and practice Zionist talking points. And just because it started in the 1800s or whenever did you say it, you know, when they started doing this, that don't make it right. Like, our people even knew then. And then they would even, these fools would even be telling you, oh, there's 3,000 people and all of them didn't want to go. And then, like, even in the ones that actually went, they say like 30% of them came back because they didn't like it over there and what was going on and stuff like that or whatever. So a lot of times, man, just the historical records, you got some clown in here talking, S. Riddick talking about we don't have no archaeology. Listen, all science backs us up. You're dumb if you're not even reading the science, you're not doing any research, or you're just reading it and you're putting words and places and things that didn't exist. Niggas talk too crazy, man. Like, it's too dumb for me, and I'm not gonna keep. You know, we believe in fake ass theories. We believe in fake ass boats. We believe in fake ass monkeys that migrated with shot goes talking about GPS tablets and stuff. It just makes no sense to me, man.
And it also,
fake ass DNA.
Yeah, and then nigga talking about Wakanda forever when Wakanda is in Wisconsin, when you clearly see the motherfuckers in South America with a fucking jaguar costume on. You wonder where the fuck they got the panther costume. There's no such thing as a panther. The Black Panther's a black jaguar. So if you see them with the jaguar costumes, you know where the fuck Stan Lee got the idea from. Why the fuck you think why he tell you, oh, we thought it was in South America, but it's really in Wakanda. There's no such thing as a Wakanda over there. So it obviously had to be in South America. So El Dorado had to be real. So and this is what people don't understand. Like, and you tell you, yo, bro, yo, you see Jaguar Olmec, his what's his name? Chieftain bailed out and shit. But if you see the brother Jaguar Olmec logo on his what's his name on his YouTube channel, as well as, bro, I got the Mendoza Codex, man. All you see these people wearing motherfucking Jaguar costumes, man. And then we'll sit here, Wakanda forever. Wakanda. They done stole your whole shit from over here and then applied it to them. And now they trying to make you think you from over there again. That whole Black Panther shit was nothing but a fucking brainwashing thing, man. That's why they try to make they try to make the Aboriginal, which was the golden jaguar, he was the real one.
Fact, bro.
He was the real one. The golden jaguar was the real one. Dumbass motherfuckers. They sitting there, there is no Black Panther. It's a black jaguar. Why you think the motherfucking Black Panther got a fucking bear claw around his fucking neck, man? Them are bear claws. And the niggas ain't even sitting there. Well, hold up. What is that around a Black Panther? Them bear claws. That's the same shit we was wearing over here. Bear claw necklaces. You see all these images of jaguar costumes, whether it's in the Mendoza Codex or whether it's the Bomber Park in the Bomber Park mural or all through the motherfucking America. That's all you see. Where do you think they got the idea from Black Panther? Why do you think they start off in South America? Why do you think it start off in South America? And then I've been trying to tell somebody this the other day. And they said, Wakanda forever. Nigga, ain't no such thing. Wakanda's over here, you idiot. There's no such thing as Wakanda over there. So that whole fucking movie was nothing but a fucking another CIA brainwashing fucking tool to basically tell you to have you go spend all this motherfucking money to worry about some fake ass African trying to be one of your real life deities, man. The Jaguar warrior, man. There's no such thing as a Black Panther. Black Panther is a Jaguar. So they tell you, man, but we are so fucking stupid. And you got black people over there wearing African garbs, putting their fist up. You dumb motherfuckers, man. And we can't really call them dumb because when you go through a lot of these institutions, they make you think that they make you think because you pay so much money to get a fucking degree from a European who stole all your information, that what he's teaching you is the truth. And you ain't even smart enough to understand and say, well, damn, you know what? Let me start doing some of my own research. You know what I mean? Black people I speak to that'll tell you that, oh, yeah, we know the Native Americans was black. So if the Native Americans was black, and if they was in the Americas, right? Jag.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Think of it like this, right? If they was in the Americas, right, from the 1500s, right, and we showing you that they was enslaving the people here. What happened to the enslaved Indians? Where do you think they at now? You think that they let them go free and now they just regular Indians on reservations? No, they are Jackson, Jones, Edwards, all these names that we got.
That's right. All us right here on this live, on this panel. It's us, man.
And they tell you, oh, well, they killed them all off. Man, get the thing. Where the bodies at?
That's right.
Now, we finding bodies of Indians that they killed, whether it's the Devil Punch Bowl or whether it's them burials that get found in Texas or whatever. We finding the burials where they killed a lot of us at. But for the most part, they shipped a lot of us out of here. That's where they go. That's where they went. And you people, oh man, you so educated. You ain't nothing but an educated fool. And that's why, look, man, That's why I tell people, bro. A lot of people look through my training, through me listening and me studying, me reading stuff by Drew Ali. A lot of all this shit makes sense now. This is why he tell the European 3,000 miles from home, and he gonna have to take some water because he gonna have to go. And he telling you that. And whether you believe in the MSTA or America, or you believe you're Aborigine or whatever, derive the information and apply it to yourself, because you don't have to. What? Just like my man said, right? What my aunt used to always tell me too: eat the meat and spit the bones out. Meaning you do not have to eat the whole thing.
That's right.
You take what apply to you and you apply it to thyself. I don't have to be a Moor. I'm an Aborigine. I don't have to say, oh, I'm a Moor, nigga. I'm an Aborigine in North America. This is my land. I'm home.
That's
So
right.
the same thing that they trying to do is the same thing that I can do naturally. I don't even have to say I don't have to never say I'm a Moor. All I gotta do is say I'm an Aborigine. I'm descendant of the first inhabitants of the people that they called the Americas, which is the copper color Aborigines that was found here. That's it. That's it. I don't never have to say I can use that secondary. If you call me black, nah, I'm not black, I'm a Moor. What is a Moor? Moor is a dark-skinned complexion person. I can use that. I don't have to use the word Negro, black, or colored, not words that would derive that they put you under. Now, I'm saying, like, I'm just telling you like this. I don't even use the word Indian. I tell people I'm a Tonkinist. I'm a Tonkin Aborigine of America. I let people know. What is the Aborigine? Oh, look it up. Or if you want to know, first inhabitants from time of existence. So that means to be an Aborigine, meaning you ain't come from no Africa. You was here from time of existence. What do the word existence mean? Let me look the word up just for people who slow. Just for people who slow. I can't even share my screen. They done fuck my screen up. I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me see. Existence. It say exist from time of beginning. Okay? From time of beginning. All right? So it tells you existence or whatever. You exist from time of existence, from the beginning, meaning you was here. So you ain't never come from no motherfucking Africa or nothing, because there is no such thing as Africa. And that's the funniest thing. Wakanda forever. Before Wakanda forever. And you look over there in Africa, and Africa got damn deserts. Where people living at now, they claim starving. Where these people, if you look over there, well, I'm gonna do a video on Africa one day, bro. And then I'm gonna do a video on South America, and we're gonna see what the difference is. When in Africa, you see them trucks pulling off, ain't nothing but smoke, ain't nothing but dirt clouds and shit in the sky. You don't see no trees. It's more tree. I live right here, and where I live at now got more trees than some of them places you see in Africa. Where I live at right now got more. And like I tell people, we got grapevines growing out. Where the fuck is this shit growing from? Where's it growing from? Why the fuck I got a fucking apple tree in my backyard? Ain't no damn apples around here. You understand what I'm saying? Because America is fertile like that. America had all the fruits and vegetables from time of existence, man. Whether you want to believe it or you don't want to believe it. Do you find Irish moss in Africa? Do you find sea moss in Africa? No, but you find that shit in fucking Atlantis, which is right off the coast of the Caribbean. You find it in there, and they tell you that them are the oldest plants on the planet. Whoa, we don't believe in no Atlantis. So why are there fucking pyramids off the coast of Cuba in the Bermuda Triangle? Why is there pyramids under? Who the fuck? So somebody went underwater and built them, you idiots?
Exactly.
But you will sit here and you talk about, oh, well, we can't prove that. I can prove to you there's pyramids underwater. Now, you need to prove to me how was they built. But you want to deviate from that conversation because that conversation is going to bust your whole story wide open. You don't want to debate why the pyramid. You want to debate because we always claim the pyramids in Egypt. So why don't you claim the pyramids here? Well, you claim the pyramids in Egypt. Now, where these motherfuckers is from in West Africa, there is no pyramids there. So how you connect yourself to any pyramid building people? How? Because somebody told you? We just told you the whole Pan-African movement was created by the CIA. The whole Pan-African movement was funded by the CIA. So why would the CIA fund? Oh, because that was the whole trick. That was the same reason why they was taking you from over here to Europe, to Spain, to Portugal, and to Africa. So, like I said, you got something you want to say, Jared?
Yeah, while you were speaking on it, man. I mean, everybody finding out that this Pan-African movement was directed by CIA or foreign investments to wipe out the discovery, history, and basically being of our people existence. Point blank, period, man. You can listen to the new Nas and Kanye track, everything. I think I shared that on a couple of hangouts, man. Listen to that track, man. He tell you on the last bar, everything that was created to destroy our indigenous inhabitants of America led into Pan-Africanism.
Get the fuck out of here. He said that for real?
Man, listen to the track. It's 7 minutes long, but man, the last bar, man, he letting you know that shit led up.
Who said that?
Nas.
But Nas is the same one made that song, America. Nas be going in, bro. Nas already told you we was always here, bro. I'm surprised Nas still alive, bro. But you know what, though?
That's right.
What I'm starting to see is that they can't do nothing to you because the truth is going to protect you.
That's right.
And they can't do nothing but let the truth come out.
That's right. It's over with. It's the time for it. Yeah.
They think people so stupid. They'd rather take the chance of you not understanding it than the chance that they have to kill him or they have to do something to him. They like, man, these people so stupid. They under the spell. They Wakanda forever. They ain't gonna believe shit. They ain't gonna. That shit gonna go right over his head. That shit go right over his head. That shit gonna go right over their head. You understand? Because he know. They all know. They all know that the Americans are the oldest. The only people who don't know that is Garfield A. Reed and the rest of these foolish people that's running around there telling them. That's even red pill and blue pill. They know that. But everybody run around and say, oh, I don't got no African roots, bro. I ain't got no African. I'm sorry. I have no African.
I can't find none either.
I ain't got no African roots.
You know.
My people are the Aborigines of the Autochthonous of this land, which this land is feeding 3/5 of the fuck. So why would the Americas be feeding Africa if Africa is one of the oldest planet where everything life was created from? Why would the Americas have to feed Africa? Wouldn't Africa be feeding the whole world? No, because they're lying to you, because they don't want you to know that America is the old world. They don't want you to know that they got white supremacy was built from the Americas. There would not be no Fort Knox if they didn't take the gold from here. Why do you think they came here? They came here because they knew this was a land of milk and honey. Why do you think they came? Why do you think they don't want to go back home? So you thought that. So you thought they just came here and they seen you and you tell them like, nah, we don't want you here. They huddled up behind your back and then formed militias and then took your fucking land. And it's the same shit they do to today. They do raids where they have 100 motherfucking cops come lock one person up. They do fucking the same thing they do with the Ku Klux Klan, where you got judges, police officers, sheriff officers under hoods or whatever going to chase people off their land because they want to take the fucking land. Man, these people got a lot of karma to deal with. And you can't keep on doing those ceremonies or whatever to where you can keep on trying to get away or buying yourself another year or buying yourself 2 more years. The gig is up. It's up. The gig is up. It's up. And when the gig is up, you know what I'm saying? People gonna have to pay. The same people who come here and I don't give a fuck where you from. If you come here and you don't have no compassion for the Aborigines in this land, and you laugh at us and you look at us like, oh, I'm glad that's happening to them and it's not happening to, because that's what people do. People come here and they laugh at you and they be like, yo, fuck it, at least it's not us. So if it's not us, you turn the blind eye to be part and pro-sell to what they doing. And then people say, oh, well, my brothers, my brothers is the people here. And then some of my brothers are the people here I can't even trust because they might sell you out too. So if you don't understand that, if you can't sit there and look and say, well, damn, some of your own so-called Aborigines are selling you out. Jesse Jackson tell you you're African American. When the word African denotes only to Black Americans, when sometimes the Black American is a native to America. It's telling you that in the fucking etymology of the word. It's not telling you that other Africans, oh, Kenyans, Nigerian, and Nigerian, all these terms were just created in the 1900s. So you've been bamboozled. You've been bamboozled, and then you got these niggas, the other Pan-Africans who run around here, Umar Johnson, run around telling you Frederick Johnson, what's the name is his uncle or whatever, when Frederick, fuck is his name, man?
Douglas.
Frederick Douglass is telling you that you're indigenous to this land. But these niggas telling you, oh, man, ain't nothing like Africa. Now think of it like this, bro. Let's think of it like this, right? There's almost 1 billion people in the Americas, okay? If they're, listen, figure of it like this, right? There's almost 500 million people in North America, right? Combining Canada, combining South America, combining conjoining islands. Do you know that there's there's 500 million people, or maybe you want to say 400 and some odd million people in North America. How many fucking people you think there are in South America? And how many people out of them look like you? Huh? All these motherfucking foreigners was imported here, bro. The majority of people, just like if you go in Brazil, what did the fucking Jesuits letter tell you? That the Portuguese men was going there having sex and having babies with Negras. Now, if you look up now, they will make the white person have a baby with the Brazilian, the dark-skinned Brazilian. And then people sit there and they show these fucking fake-ass Brazilian people who don't even belong there. And you got people telling you, oh, well, Dominican Republic, there's a lot of different cultures. The only people telling you that these other sellout motherfuckers who don't know their history, there's a lot of different, so who's the indigenous people there? There's a lot of immigrants who came there. So who is the indigenous people there? No, motherfucker tell, well, my grandmother was Chinese. Well, we know Chinese people are not indigenous to this land, so let's scratch her out. Oh, well, I have European. So we know European people are not indigenous to the land, so let's scratch them out. Oh, the Africans not indigenous to this land neither. But then they tell you, well, oh, these are the Indians. The fuck out. And they done fucked our heads up so much with this history to a point to where, man, you'll go crazy trying to figure this shit out, man. And you can't even sit here and understand it because they didn't pull the switcheroonie. But like I told you, one of the biggest keys to this whole thing is when they show you a black man being called an American. If it wasn't no black people here, why would they call him an American? Why is he the only one called an American? Why? Because they telling you with all of the research, all of the anthropology, all of the Smithsonian Institute telling you that the oldest people that was here resemble Africans. Why would they tell you that? Because all the pictures they showing you, these motherfuckers are black people. All the people in Virginia with afros. Oh yeah, we know they drawings. But these are indigenous people who was here. And I was looking at something on Brother Marvin Coleman, picture, right? Facebook page, right? He got a Facebook page that Renoke Rashidi went to, I believe, Mexico, and they got another big ass Aboriginal man with the same grass skirt on, with an afro, with the same feather crown on, and his dumb ass telling you, "Oh, this is an African." Get your fat ass out of here, man, stupid ass nigga. And that's how I tell you, these niggas are so obsessed with Africa because they can't find none of their culture here. They can't go to Brazil and say that these people are not Africans. These people are indigenous to this land. They can't go in Colombia and see the black Colombian. They can't go in Honduras, Guyana, Jamaica, West Indies, all of the conjoining islands. They can't go there and find that culture. So they got to go over there and find a culture which you think that these people, just because they look like you, are you. They're not you. Then you go into the Great Pyramids over there saying, our people built this. So what about the 60,000 structures they get found in Guatemala? My motherfucking landlord, this nigga look just like a light-skinned black man. And he from Guatemala. And he tell you all the time that they find these big ass rocks and they dig up under it. It's a fucking city up under there. He was telling me this shit yesterday. But you don't believe that these are your people because you go to Africa and you see, these dark-skinned people over there, they're all our people. We're descendants of them. No, you're descendants of the people here. That's who you descendants of. And they done brought over all their fucking friends and let them join in with the fucking crime scene. Shout out to my brother nonetheless. They done brought over all their friends here to help them be part of the fucking crime scene, to hide the crime scene. So you see Chinese people in Brazil, they don't belong there. When you see Portuguese people in Brazil, they don't belong there. The people who belong there are the people that they telling you that are Africans, man. So with that being said, man, I'm about to end this, man. Y'all, Chief, you got something you want to say before we get up out of here, my brother? And Jack?
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for having me, man, this morning. Shout out to Jaguar, man. Definitely appreciate the work you putting in, brother. Peace and paradise to all the righteous people out there, man. We definitely, we definitely appreciate all the support, man, that we get. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, man. Hey, we got a new social media site, tribeup.app. Please check us out. Come join the tribe, man. We got a lot of great things coming up over there, man. We'll be doing our own thing. So Tribe Up TV's coming soon too. So, but go check out the social media site, man. It's dope. Make that be, your social media site. You know what I mean? So it's tribeup.app. Yeah, man. Check us out, man. We got a lot of great things coming, man. Products, services, jobs, business opportunities, man. So we just trying to create something for our people. So that's what we at over here, man. So shout out to my partner, Ty Data. Big salute to everybody, man, that's doing this work, man. Man, we in the building, man. We're just gonna keep doing our thing, man. Let's make history. Don't sit back and be spectators in the bleachers, like cheerleading on the sideline. Get in the game, get involved. You know what I'm saying? If things aren't gonna change unless we change it, and I speak specifically to us as men. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do to restore respectability and stuff like that. And we got to start at least fighting this social war that's going on. The social war, like we're socially been put in this box of inferiority. And just for the record, if we can, man, we got to start saying white degeneracy, man. And I bang on Tariq Nasheed a lot about it because he has a huge platform, right? And the way he uses suspected white supremacists he uses as a term of endearment. So when we said or somebody else said or whatever, we're saying it as with like what I'm saying, we have venom in our when we're saying it. When he says it, he's saying it as it's almost like a term of endearment to these people.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly. I know. I pick up on that too. I know exactly what you're saying when he said, and he get it from Neely Fuller though. You see, a lot of that stuff comes from
Neely Fuller. Neely Fuller Jr. was, sometimes he falls on the coon side a little bit to me, or the victimized side, or like, poor us, white people are the greatest. We ain't shit. Stay away from black people. I don't agree with none of that bullshit. And niggas be acting like just because a motherfucker wrote a book with a long ass title or something. That make them a fucking expert on life and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think, we take what what they say, eat the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it.
That's it. Man. I mean, you take what you get out the shit, man, and you keep it moving, man. Like I'm not holding nobody. Oh, you own this information or this school of thought. You know what I'm saying? Own this information? No, Moors own shit. So you know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody own nothing, man. This is information. If you really righteous, you want the information that's out there.
If you do, like you said, and like I said, I'm not. So let me just clarify that. I'm not saying no more is on no information, but I'm saying that a lot of people went through them to gather some of this information. Not everybody, but some people was looking at it on a civic side, because civics is everything. Legalese is the shit that people talk. A lot of people was not studying that. So that's a whole nother conversation. And the same thing what Chief was saying about Nelly Fuller. Fuller do make it seem like we from the victim side a lot, saying that because we prisoners of war, and a lot of things he do be saying or whatever. But at the end of the day, like he said, you have to eat the meat and spit the bones out. So that's with everything. You can observe everything. You don't have to be a follower of nothing, though. Fact. And as a person who's self-lord master, you don't want to be a follower. You want to apply this application. If I can sit here and listen to, what's that cracker name? What's the cracker name that be having the empowerment? I can't think of his name, man. But he be doing some good videos, man. He be helping you see the Matrix. The fuck is his name? They got a goatee, tall, white dude with black hair, whatever. I can't think of his name. Tim Robbins. Like I said, Tim Robbins be saying some great shit. Yeah, bro, he probably is. But what I'm saying is, you could apply a lot of things to your life and not be under you don't have to be under the following term. See, a lot of people follow people. This shit is not about following nobody. This shit is about applying and taking. Oh shit, that applied to me. Let me take that and let me apply that to my life, and I could probably use this to fix my life. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh man, I follow this guy. Oh, this guy is the shit. Oh, no. I listen to people, I take information from them, and I keep it fucking moving. Fact. I am not nobody. I'm not nobody fucking subject. I'm not subject to nobody. I self-lord master, meaning I mastered thyself. I mastered this vessel that the Autochthonous one is maneuvering. I self-lord. I control this motherfucker. I put information into this so-called what you want to call 666 pack, or what you want to call a human experience, or I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I put the information into this and I apply it to myself and help myself become a better person so I can help the rest of my people out in life. And that's pretty much what this whole thing is about. It's not about following nobody. It's not about trying to be like nobody. If you can sit back, you can study anybody, but you don't have to be a follower of that person. So I'm glad Chief touched on that, man, because like I said, when I say it, I'm just telling people, if you never listen to it, to go out and listen to some of this stuff. Don't be, oh man, I love this person. No. It's not meant for that. It's not meant for that. If you can even watch something like The Last Avatar. I was watching the cartoon, The Last Airbender, right? Yo, I watch that cartoon every day because it's shit in that cartoon that got real life facts of how you supposed to apply the information and become a master of thyself and learn how to overcome certain things. That's what the whole thing when you study astrology for. You study people's signs and you learn some of their traits and some of their characteristics. And you learn your own stuff so you can see when you do stuff to where, okay, I'm a Sagittarius, for example. I got certain traits in me that I do see. I'm a fire sign. So I get mad, I get upset at certain things or whatever. But but what I do is this. When I'm able to observe my shortcomings, I'm able to overcome them. But if I can't observe what I'm doing wrong, then I can't overcome them. And that's what this whole thing is about. It's not about following this person or following. No, you apply. You get the information and apply that information to yourself so you could become a better person. Thanks. So with that being said, man, shout out to my brother Chief Holiday. Jack, you got something you want to leave the people with, man? I know you ain't really get a good build though, but we're gonna later on, if you available, man, we could touch back on the encyclopedia because we haven't had an opportunity to finish that out, as well as that Atlantis bill, man. I definitely want to get that Atlantis bill on.
Most definitely, man. That's what I wanted to do and get back into that encyclopedia, man. And that's that Atlantis bill. You already know, man. I send you the link every time, so you always welcome to join in, bro. We probably can just do part 3 right after the encyclopedia if we don't make.
You ain't gotta. You know what? You can keep the parts according to what you and Karimio doing. If y'all could just come on and just touch on like do it like a rough draft of what we done learned or what you done learned thus far. It ain't gotta be no part one. We could just be building upon it.
Oh, okay,
You know,
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
and you keep, like I said, you keep your material and what y'all doing. You could keep that on your page so you can build the subscribers. And when people go back and they go look it up, they'll see Jaguar, Olmec, and the brother Karimio. I just want to just give the viewers just a rough drive of exactly what's going on so far with what y'all doing, because I'm kind of lost on it too. Because like I said, bro, it's only 24 hours in a day. And if you sleep 8 hours, I give you 16 hours to maneuver. And if you gotta sit there and get into yourself 8 hours of that, so that give you another 8 hours to maneuver. And then you gotta spend time with your children. And it's not enough time in the day to really study everything you want to study. So me myself, I gotta break everything down like accordingly. That's why I'm glad I got brothers like y'all that I can tap into, that I can call, that I can build with, that I can grab information from and apply it, man. Because this is what this thing is about, man. That's like Chief was saying. It ain't about following nobody. When you hear me mention people, I don't follow nobody. I just tell you different people to listen to so you can understand or what's going on or
That's right.
understand what when we say white supremacy, we ain't saying no one is supreme, even though that you got people who thinking they superior to you. But the whole point of knowing what white supremacy is to point out that you have people who think they are superior to you, so you can observe it when you see that this shit happening.
Right, but we got to call it what it is though to beat it. So people say, well, you can't forget it, Chief. You can't. No, just call it white degeneracy.
All right, white degeneracy.
Or just.
Or you say racism,
or
white
survival
supremacy,
mechanism.
aka
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then does that apply to? Are we just talking about statuses and stuff like that? Because we ain't talking about crayon colors. So we got to get into that too. What's these statuses and how are they working against us? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to do away with them?
That whole checkerboard system that you see is a Masonic fucking tool where you see the white and the black. That whole checkerboard system is the same shit we under now. And that's the same reason why you see that when in a lot of these Virginia posters that you see with the Aborigines working for a lot of these fucking Europeans, you see that checkerboard system, which is a system that was kind of created to put them on top and put us at the bottom. But once you able to observe it and understand, he think he's this motherfucker think he's superior to me. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Oh, he's a racist. And that's how you know a motherfucker's a racist. So, like I said, man, with that being said, man, this is a little short bill, man, just to touch on some of the things, man. We went over the things in Chicago. I showed you that it's a bunch of sixes in there, which you really have to be able to understand why the fuck they using all these sixes, because a lot of them sixes are code words for people who can't understand it. It's not for the naked eye. It's for other Masonics or other Masons to understand what the fuck is going on. We touched on the part of the so-called nail salon and how, you know, how these Chinese people come over here and smile and act like they're your friends, but as soon as you have any problem with them over any of these European dead presidents that's on this fucking paper, they will clunk you upside the head with a fucking broomstick quick. And they forget the fact that they are on your motherfucking land, and they should be happy to be. They should be kissing your fucking toes, man. These people should come here and be fucking praying to you, man. They should be praying to you because you are ye gods. They should be praying to you. Because we went through this whole system while everybody come here and get everything fucking free, and then they come here and look down on you and then say, well, damn, well, I'm glad you understand that telling you, yeah, for Christmas, and these motherfuckers is immigrants. And these niggas immigrants come over here, just like I went to Walgreens I went to not Walgreens, the fuck is not Target, what the fuck is the name of the place, man? Walmart. I went to Walmart the other day, right? I'm in there. ain't nothing but motherfucking immigrants in there, letting their children run around. And I'm sitting in here like, yo, this is what people come to America to do, to be consumers, man, to sit there and work all day long and get that shit right back to any stupid thing that they see. And they think that's part of being American. They think being American is, oh, I'm able to buy my children whatever they want to do, whatever they want. No, that's part of being a fucking idiot, a United States slave, a consumerism. Meaning you're a slave to consumerism. You have to keep going to work. You have to keep going back to him so you can get his motherfucking tokens, aka his Federal Reserve notes, to keep spending it back with him. And that's all these people do. And you look at these people and you see like, yo, motherfuckers can't speak English, motherfuckers run around here. I don't care about, oh, what kind of country you came from. You need to fix that shit over there. I don't have no compassion. I only got compassion. These niggas came here and took our land. And it took our land, reclassified us, and was hanging us and lynching us and put us under system to where they want to be somewhat superior to us or whatever. But at the end of the day, people ain't even smart enough to understand that. They come here and look down on you. Oh, man. Oh, black people this. And then, like I said, and they carry out the same mission that the white degeneracy wants you to carry out. So at the end of the day, man, wake the hell up, Aborigines, man. You know, you ain't got to go on no nail salon. That's not the standard of being beauty. The standard of being beauty is not running around some fake ass weave in your hair or whatever, thinking, oh, you're beautiful like that. You're beautiful. You can walk around with 2 braids in your head like your ancestors wore and put some damn coconut oil on your skin and let your skin glow or whatever, and take care of yourself. You take care of yourself better. You won't have to cover yourself up of who you really is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, if you take care of yourself, you ain't got to cover up them dark marks because you know how to get rid of it. You know how to use the motherfucking the activated charcoal or the calcium bentonite clay mask and put that shit on your face every day and every night to where it pulls out all of the blackheads and it pulls out all of the dark spots and it rejuvenates your skin again. I'm a man and I do that shit. My skin clear as hell. You understand? And then people, like I said, don't even understand how to take care of themselves. You think taking care of yourself is covering yourself up with a bunch of chemicals or makeup. If you can't eat lipstick, then why would you put it on your lips and you got to put food on your lips? Oh, so depress another one. Because most of the people, you understand what I'm saying? Most of the women who do that and do that shit just to impress other fucking women. Can you eat that lipstick? Let me see you eat that. Open that lipstick up and eat it. So if you can't, bro, open that lipstick up and eat it.
About it like that.
Open that lipstick up and eat it. I don't care how beautiful you think you is. Open.
Hey, man, I'm gonna make some edible lipstick now.
You ain't gonna be, bro. If you arch your eyebrows, or if you might put the I like the mascara. I don't mind women putting that shit on. That mascara be making women look pretty or whatever. But
I like hair and nails. I don't care about none of that. Let them have it.
You say you like what?
I like it all, but I feel like we should start, sending our sisters to nail schools and things of that nature and start creating our own spots. Like, I mean, that's just one thing because we don't. I mean, like, I think here in Vegas, I think it's only maybe one spot, one sister that does it. You know what I'm saying? So the sisters have to go. They all over everywhere. Every corner, there's like a smoke shop. You got nail shops that are ran by these people, and these things do well, y'all. They do well. And
if you got brittle nails, what you want to use is damn, yo, my bad, yo. I was gonna give you a what's the name too. Hold on one second. Go ahead, Bill. I'm gonna tell you this product real quick that'll make your hair and your nails clear. Hold up.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Peace to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. This morning. Hope you have a great day. We're gonna be getting it in today. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, shout out to Jaguar, man. I mean, I did that, man. That work y'all doing with the Atlantis and the encyclopedia and stuff, man. That's next level stuff, man. And if y'all really think about it, man, it's when people really look back on some of these things, man, there's a lot of this information and stuff. This is life changers. This stuff is changing people's lives, y'all. This is not a joke. I mean, a lot of times we play a lot and we're debating these guys and we're going back and forth, but this is real life, man. It's like people really, their lives are really affected by this information. You dig what I'm saying? And it was designed like that by designers. We got to keep putting it back on them because they want to be hiding. They want to basically throw rocks and hide their hands, and they're funding everybody. Anybody that you see, they're funding. Now back to Leo Cohen, right? Leo Cohen said something that was interesting that everybody, everybody like love Jay-Z, right? You know what I'm saying? And people like Dame Dash, but nobody really knew the intricate details of it, right? But dude told you, he was like, yo, listen, check this out. They couldn't have been real friends if money split them up.
And that's true. And that was something, that was the only thing that he said out that interview that was true. And then niggas sitting there and see that's what these Europeans do. They use your weaknesses and play it against you and say y'all niggas is fools. They sitting there, even though he might have been orchestrating the whole thing, but we weren't even smart enough to see the game that was played against you. Somehow they wasn't that much friends if money split them up, and that's true. And them stupid niggas to this day still beefing and fighting with each other. Meanwhile, Dame Dash doing his dance while Jay-Z rapping, rocking now, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, he right about that, and that's why I don't be trying to beef though. But fuck that guru word. Don't make no more fucking videos about me, you fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Please don't make no more word up. Fuck him, man. Because like I said, I ain't got no love for nobody. We sitting here, we building, and we supposed to be friends and everything. Why the fuck would you just go and make a fucking video? I ain't never do nothing to him, the brother.
Exactly, man.
I can tell if I said something about your mother or said something violent or something disrespectful to you. I've never done nothing to this brother. But you would sit out there and I can be a real motherfucking nigga, okay? Don't get it fucked up, all right? Don't get it fucked up. Like, I want peace. I don't want no problem with nobody. But guess what? I get down and I gotta be a real nigga, okay? And I don't want to be a real nigga because this whole thing is about us being friends. But guess what? Sometimes real niggas gonna have to out these fake ass niggas who be about you, who can't come to you and talk to you and be like, yo, man, look, man, or be the bigger man, or these niggas is egotistical or whatever. They got so much ego involved. I've never said anything against this brother. I have gave shout outs to my Moors brothers, despite the fact that people in the community still sit there and will bash me. People were trying to tell Chief not to fuck with me because I be telling people to go check out my brother Aline Bay or go check out and Chief roll with me. Chief could have said, fuck the Autochthonous one. I'm with y'all. He could have easily said, and that's the reason why I don't fuck with that nigga Dark Girl. That's the reason why I don't talk to that nigga Dark Girl. Dark Girl X, because I try to sit there and talk to him and be his friend and go on his channel and say, yo, man, look, man, peace to everybody. Oh, hey, they go a troll. The fuck I need to troll your fucking channel? Fuck, I got my own people who come and watch my own channel. I don't have to troll your channels. You ain't talking about nothing. You talking about motherfucking Luke Cage. You making reviews on Luke Cage and shit. We trying to get people back their real nash now. Oh, but you want to take the Autochthonous, you want to take that word or whatever. Stop riding fucking dick, man. You fucking weirdos. And root word.
What do you guys have to say to the Aborigines or people who teach that to say we shouldn't use Aborigines? I actually seen this the other day. I was like, yo, are y'all serious?
Aboriginal means first inhabitants. I'm from the descendants of first inhabitants, you idiot. So you don't use it. I'm not going to listen. I'm an Autochthon, I'm an Aborigine, and I'm going to constantly use that because people are going to say, well, hold up. What does the word Aboriginal mean? First in existence, first inhabitants, motherfucker. That's me. That's it. That's all you need to know.
They don't understand, man, because don't nobody really study law, man. Because if you was to identify yourself, the best terms is for you to use that's going to represent a first inhabitant or an original type being to the land. Why would you want to identify as something that represents nothing but property or a goddamn government account? I mean, it's simple as that, man.
But that's why you don't listen to these widows.
These niggas, they got us, they calling us African Americans, right? Now, the key word, the base word is Americans, right? That's the home team, American, right? So now, if you're a Black Power person, right, and you fail for the African American thing, right? Well, family, that's how you're not getting power is by putting the African in front of the American. Now, when you talk about American, we talk about the etymology, not the 1828 dictionary definition, social definition of the word American. We're talking about the 1570 etymology of the word American means the Aboriginal or copper-colored races of people that they found when they came here. Now, when you talk about copper grows another word for copper would be brass. You said that word? Shout out to the sign. Yo, man, these niggas is dumb. So if you want power, just take the African off the word American and just go with American, right? So American is talking about the Aborigines that they found here, right? So now let's just examine that. So you say Aborigines, say, okay, what are the first inhabitants of the people that they found here, right? So that means you American. So when they put the native in front of these people and they call Native Americans, that's another classification of control of these people. We're not calling ourselves Native Americans. We're calling ourselves Aborigine Americans, aka American Indians, aka indigenous. And all these words apply to us. And we're not arguing with nobody. You got niggas arguing with each other. Oh, no, say indigenous or say indigenous and say this. Any word that legally binds us to this land is what we attaching ourselves to, dummies. We're not. Y'all see how that work? If it was Negro, if Negro was the word that legally attached us to this land, we all would be calling ourselves Negroes right now. If colored is, how about this? How about this? The Department of Interior, I'm gonna call them one day live for the people. The Department of Interior in 2014 said, if your grandparents, great grandparents have colored on their birth certificates, that connects them to the original people of this land. You could switch your status up, period. That is a law that we are not applying as a people, because they're not going to tell you, hey, go get your money, go get your benefits. We have to get it socially, because we're the only legal again, the so-called African American is the only legal American. Everybody else is immigrants.
That's right.
So here's my thing. Hashtag deport Donald Trump. Fuck impeaching him, because that's fake. He's not the president of me. You know what I'm saying? Of us. So let's start. We have to start applying pressure. Deport these fools that don't like being here, don't like being on our land, and don't like you're unwanted guests. So it's like somebody came to your house and then doing shit in your house and making you do stuff. You're not even wanted guests. So go home. That's how we got to start talking to them. The same way that it was a white dude and his wife was being interviewed by a sister, right? And she was like, it's a Hispanic type sister, but she's dark, so she's black. So he told her to go home, call her nigger and everything. I'm like he was just comfortable because she was a woman. He's a coward. He wouldn't have called me that in my face. I'd have drop kicked him and his wife in that motherfucker. See what I'm saying? That's the point. They feel socially what's that word? Privilege, entitled. Yeah, you motherfuckers entitled to Poland. Go the fuck home. If you're not, listen, if we was in Poland, right? And I lived in Germany, I lived in Italy. If we were in any of these countries and we was acting the fool, right, in their country, they have the right to deport us. You motherfuckers are acting a fool. When you came here, they should have sent you bitches home. In the late 1800s and 1900s, y'all came here with terrorism. That's just a fact. That's so right. We act like they've been in power for hundreds of years here. That's a goddamn lie. That's a problem. They have rewrote history, lied to us, and told us we ain't built shit.
Hey, Chief, this shit doing. You see the shit they doing in California? How they letting the so-called they setting them forests on fire so they can steal the fucking land, so they ain't got to chop down all them fucking trees, man. These fucking devils, man. That shit look like straight out of a Hellfire movie, man. They let all
man. They say it was like 600,000 acres or some shit. That's crazy.
And then you see the end of it. I bet you the acres that was burnt before, I bet you they didn't build properties on it. And they was saying that they was doing that because there's a lot of people who live there that got a lot of money that they was trying to burn them out so they could take the fucking land. Y'all ain't giving shit to China. China don't own shit. China own y'all. If anything, y'all need to go over there and be China slaves. Y'all ain't gonna give up. America don't belong to them.
Facts.
China think they're gonna go everywhere.
Go
You think you're gonna go in Africa. You want them stupid ass Africans over there so they can build a fucking bridge to connect. Oh, so we can do business more. Get the fuck out of here. You should want to be indigenous. You selling out to live like the rest of the world. You selling out so you can get iPhones and you can get fucking railways so you can connect the rest of the fucking country with the rest of the country. You niggas are fools. And look who you going through. You going to them to live like them. So they you see what China is, how China look. You see how China is fucking disgusting. They're over there eating fucking rats and shit. And you want to live like them? And you think that's the quality of life? You think the quality of life is going to a Disney movie where this fucking Disney was a pedophile and a motherfucking Satanist and motherfucker who worship these evil entities or whatever? You think that's the quality of life? You think the quality of life is having a fucking cell phone that's giving you radiation when you can communicate with your people first vision? And this is what people sell out for. People sell out because they come with the trinkets, the same shit we seen them come with, this old fake ass artificial way of living. We came and seen them, and some of us like, you know what? Fuck that. I want to live like them. I want to live just like them. That's the reason why you sold us out. You sold your own people out, and in the process, they gave you room up under their foot. They let you become the boule where you was the holders of the motherfucking vase, and they was the people. You would know you the holders of the urn, or how they say it, the fucking urn or whatever the fuck got the secrets in it. You the guardians of that. Meanwhile, and you're still bound to them. You fucking dummies. You gave up all your land, gave up all your resources, gave up all your indigenous everything just to become part and pro-sell to them. And this is what's going on today. And this is how your people sell you out. This is why your people won't help you because they say, I'm just doing my job or whatever. So your motherfucker could pay you to sell your own people out. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we got it. We pick up on that very quick. And that's the whole thing. Oh, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. And this is what people tell you quick. I'm just doing my job or whatever. So your job is to sell your own people out? Oh yeah, I sell my own people out so I can take little Johnny and them to go go to Playland tomorrow so they can spend tokens and play what's some games and fucking pinball machines and spend money and like go to carnivals and shit. So you work all week to get your money back to them so you can create this fake ass illusion of a life and say, oh, I'm part and pro-sell to this. Oh, this is what real life is about. So I gotta work all week to go buy food from people who don't even belong in this land. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Probably do another video tonight or whatever. If I hook up with the brother Jaguar, definitely I hook up with the brother Chief. Cause me and Chief haven't been building on a regular basis though, but I definitely got to get the brother back up in and we're gonna have to do some work. But Chief, man, go to Chief platform, sign up, subscribe to Tribe Up. Subscribe to all the wonderful things Chief trying to open up, man. Chief, you want to tell the people what you got, man, before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Check us out. The Chief Holiday channel is shut down to go live right now, but still subscribe over there and subscribe to Tribe Up. So we do the lives on Tribe Up and we post over there. You know what I'm saying? But TribeUp.app is lit, y'all. That's all I can say is lit. And that's the move right now. That's the way is create your own. You know what I'm saying? So anything that we can create, we will create it. Whether it's shoes, whether it's hats. Oh yeah, be on the lookout for all the great apparel, t-shirts, hats, all these things is coming. All this stuff's coming, man. If you haven't got a shirt from a conscious one, please support the brothers movie. Yeah, man, everything is great, man. Life's great.
And check it out. I only sold, if you go to my channel, you go to the link is in the description. I only sold 60 t-shirts. I got 130 people watching this, man. I don't see why 20 of y'all can't go over there and cop some shit that represents you. So when you go to work, they'll look and say, well, damn, who's the Aborigine or the word American? I got 55 shirts there. Some one of them represents you. So like I said, the link is in the description. Somebody go support your boy, man. Like I said, I only sold 60 t-shirts. I got 130 people watching this viewership right here, as well as I only got minimum donations for Culture Freedom, the Hidden Cultures of America, in which that is a documentary I'm trying to put out myself. I'm putting that out. I've been doing the work, research. I mean, I'm sorry. You know what? Real quick. Hold up. Real quick, before I forget, hold up. Just hold up. Don't say nothing before you make me forget. Shout out to my brother who sent me the shout out to the brother who sent me hold up, make sure I get everything right. Shout out to the brother who sent me the camcorder, man. Thank you very much, my brother. It's a brother who took his time to donate me a camcorder, send me the camcorder. Shout out to the brother, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much, man. Let me just get his name real quick, man, because it's in my email. Because I guess he had a funny what's the name? His email. All right, here you go. Oh, shout out to Orlando. Shout out to the brother Orlando. He sent me a camcorder. I appreciate the brother. Thank you very much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a GoPro. I got a camcorder now. I actually got me I just went and bought a tripod to put the camcorder on. Listen, go to my PayPal account. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $2. I need support to get this out. I don't need much support. I will fund my own shit, but I need some of the people's support as well as far as putting this out. Go to my PayPal account, my PayPal link. If you can donate $5, you could donate $2, you could donate $1,000, you could donate $1,500. I don't give a fuck. Just something to help me, because I'm going to definitely have to compensate some of these brothers and sisters who's going to be in this documentary. So, like I said, it's 130 some odd people watching this. I don't see why 10 of y'all can't go to the damn go to my Teespring account and cop yourself a t-shirt. I got women t-shirts as well as men. If the women want me to make more women t-shirts, I would definitely make more women t-shirts. But definitely go cop you something and represent that. The summer's almost over, man. You can wear that shit out. Just like you wear your polo, just like you wear everything else that got European name on. You gotta rock something that represents you. So I don't see why I only sold 60 fucking t-shirts when I got almost 14,000. I got almost 15,000 subscribers. I only sold 60 t-shirts. And I ain't on no Umar Johnson shit, but $25 is not a lot of money. People spend $25 on nothing. So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to say, oh, no trifling Aborigines and none of that. I love y'all whether you support me or not. Maybe some people can't, but out of 14,000 people, only 60 people bought one. And now, like I said, out of 14,000, I know these are not daily people who come here every day, but out of 14,000, at least 5,000 of them, I know people who come through and watch the video. So, like I said, man, go to the link if you can. Donate whatever you can so I can get this documentary out. The documentary will be out at the beginning of next year or whatever, as well as go cop yourself a t-shirt or go cop yourself some Aboriginal apparel from my Teespring account. The link is in the description. So with that being said, man, shout out to the brother Chief Holiday. Shout out to my brother Jaguar Omek. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat room that come faithfully every time I do a video, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. You know, love and light to you and your families, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga root word. Don't make no more videos about me. Piece it up, we can piece it up, but don't come and make no more videos about me, bro, because I don't disrespect none of y'all. I don't talk about nobody. I try to keep this on the information, and we got too much beef in real life. We can't be in the same room with one another unless we fucking fighting or arguing or going back and forth with one another, and that shit has to stop. That's the type of shit that has to stop, man. We cannot continue to go on as a people if we constantly arguing and constantly fighting with each other over small differences, making videos, disrespecting people or whatever. We ain't got time for that shit. But if I extend my hand out to a motherfucker and you smack my hand away, best believe you gonna get some foul word from me. So like I said, I ain't trying to beef with nobody, but I definitely wanted to address him because the nigga always making a video mentioning my fucking name, and I don't mention nobody's name. I shout out the Moors who I do get information from, and you ain't pro sale, motherfucker. Ain't nobody get nothing from you. So what the fuck is you dick riding somebody else saying, oh, well, you get information from them? The fuck is you dick riding them for? And nobody taking your information. You ain't got no information that nobody's taking. So stop fucking coming, commenting, or whatever, or making video. Don't make no videos about me, bro. Please. All right. So with that being said, you got something you want to say, Jai, before we gotta get out of here? Let the people know where they can find you. And let the people know about your documentary y'all doing on the Atlantis bill.
Oh yeah, man. You can type in Jaguar, you put in Astro Star, or you can put Jaguar OMAC and it should pop up. If not, I share the link whenever I can in the comment section. But yeah, the Atlantis build, we doing a build on a series of Atlantis, actually informing people on Atlantis actually being America, the true land. And we just really breaking it down, man. We're gonna get into it, and we can do that, you know, like I say, tonight after we you know, after you do whatever, man, however we gotta do it, you know, just build on it or whatever, and just keep it, you know, we'll keep it simple for them. That way when we break it down through the series, we can build the people up, and it just really therapeutic because it's giving people a real breakdown of how the people in this land are really still here and it's still us. And you're gonna see how the fact that you're running into this information is because you are in these lineages, hands down, the ones that they don't tell you about, and you got the ones they do that they tell you about. So it's all about, you know.
Yeah, hey, before we go though, I gotta say something, man. I was watching this video, right? And y'all know I say this all the time, how close Spain is to the coast of Northern Africa, right? Yeah, I'll be saying that you could just run and jump across, right? Well, I was watching this video, right? And they were explaining, they were basically trying to break down and brainwash you to believe that the Moors who so-called invaded Spain were Arabs, right? So, but they said it's 9 miles. It's 9 miles. And then they said that they were sailing, like it was using it as a highway, a commerce highway for hundreds of thousands of years, yo.
You can swim 9 miles.
That's what I'm telling y'all, man. You can
run 9. You can walk 9 miles. That ain't nothing.
9 miles, yo. 9 miles from the coast from Spain to Morocco. 9 miles. Y'all be ashamed of yourself that y'all believe this dumb shit. We believe so much dumb shit that it's just dumb. And they have taught us so much stuff in reverse, or so many things wrong. Moors invaded Spain. So when they pushed them out, you invaded. You invaded Europe, right? No. That's the excuse you use to expel all the chocolate people who are Aborigines to Europe, dummies.
Indeed. And that's why I try to tell people, because what people think that, oh, the Moors was a particular group of people. No, the Moors just people who were just dark-skinned people who they was calling Moro, Maroon. All these words are the fucking same, but these dumbass niggas, when they talk, they say, oh, Moors, you a Moor. You a Moor. And how do I prove that? I showed you they call you Black Moors, and they was calling you Rokende Moors. Okay, why would they call the Aboriginal inhabitants of America Moors? Rokende Moors. Okay, because it's a complexion thing. It has nothing to do with whether you practice Arabic or whether you was a Jew or whether you was a Morisco. And these niggas don't understand it. These motherfuckers are so slow to, like I said, that's why I just stopped really Like, look, I just go forward with the information of what I understand and what I talk about. There was no group of people who was called Moors who took over the Iberian Peninsula, whatever. Them people was already there. They got expelled by Europeans who they brought there, who created another system there and put them out. So the same thing when you hear about Isabella and Charles the Hammer and with Charles the Hammer is Fernando or whatever. What's his name? I can't get his name out right now. But nonetheless, though, when you talk about them are people that they brought in and put there and let them live amongst them, and these same people sold them out. And this is what happened. The same shit they did the same thing they did to us here. That's why they created to try to create the same system here. The same system that exists here is the same system that they created over there. And they going everywhere. They going everywhere doing the same fucking thing. They going every country trying to create white degeneracy or whatever and trying to put all these so-called pale-skinned people in charge. This is the reason why you see what they doing now. They try to do it in Africa, but they like, damn, it ain't shit to eat in Africa. Like, the fuck, like, okay, we can take, diamonds, a diamond is only worth the idiot that's gonna buy it. A diamond ain't worth shit. Diamonds literally running water. Ain't nothing but a tiny piece of the earth or whatever, or a pretty piece of the earth that someone decided to say, well, yo, you like this? All right, well, give me such and such money for it and you can have it. And then because you want to have it, then you pay for it. But it's really worth nothing. It's just like if I go in the backyard and dig up a rock and paint the bitch black or whatever, and you say, you're like, yo, how much you want to sell that rock for? Or whatever. The rock is worthless. But if you want to give me something for it, then give it here. And this is what people don't get in their fucking head. The same way they came here and seen us wearing gold on our body. Who are the only people with gold? Do you see Africans with gold teeth in their mouth? No. Do you see Africans wearing gold chains? No. Do you see Africans wearing the stuff that we was wearing over here? No. The only motherfuckers you see wearing that are these Aborigine Negroes that's over here. Just like you see Slick Rick. Slick Rick was an Aboriginal from North America. That's why he wore all them big ass gold chains. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, No, that's a fact. But just when you're talking about Slick Rick, right? A lot of people that are in the UK, Chavialas, listen, or in Europe and stuff like that, didn't come by way of Africa. They came by way of the West Indies, right? So they identify. They don't identify with Africa. They identify with Barbados or Bermuda or Jamaica. Y'all see how that works? So you're absolutely right, brother. And they took us from here to there. We went. How about that? Not took us. We went. We are the Moors that came from here. I'm just using the term Moors because that's the term that they're using. But we came from the Americas and we brought medicine. We brought agriculture. We brought science to Europe. Not from Africa, from America. See how that work?
And shout out to my brother Blue Voodoo, because these brothers know over there. They know that they came from over here. They know they ain't come from no motherfucking Africa. That's why you look over there. A lot of brothers and sisters that's in that region of Europe look just like us. They don't look like no fucking, because you know Nigerians and a lot of these Africans got these strong features. A lot of us don't have the same strong features as they got. You look in Americas, we look different to, listen, bro, your climate where you live at is going to make you look different. In the Americas, we got trees everywhere. We have a canopy to where we don't have to be squinching from the sun, and we don't have to frown up because the sun is always in our face. That's the reason why you see why the people over there in that region look the way they look. But understand this, a lot of people that's in that region came from over here. So you have to start asking stuff. You have to start understanding this stuff, man. Start looking at it and saying to yourself, well, hold up, man. Something is going on wrong, because there was no Portuguese. There was no Spain people. The original people who was over there was other black people who was born with other melon. Well, I ain't going to say black people, because we know black means civic, more tooth, mean you're dead in the eyes of civic. We talking about other copper or brown or dark brown people who was already in that regions of the world. So you have to study and understand it, man. You cannot keep going to these so-called Pan-Africans who you know that was funded by these different agencies or whatever, and you have to go from there, man. There was no group of people called Moors. The Moor is only a descriptive term of what a person looked like. You understand what I'm saying? There is not no saying, oh, these are the Moors. No. It's just a descriptive term of what they was calling you. The same way they was saying, oh, well, these are the black people. These are the Moors. Same fucking thing. Same thing. So with that being said, man, shout out to the Aborigines. Like I said, man, if anybody want to contact me, you can reach me at Chief Atanchan. That's CHIEF Atanchan, AUTOCHTHON at AOL.com. Email me if you have any questions or you just want to kick it, or if you just want to get the link to where you want to go to my PayPal account. If you go to my other videos, you'll see my PayPal account. And like I said, donate and help your boy. This is not so I can live. This is not so I can get your money and go move up in the motherfucking hill or go move around white people. This is so I can get the money and put a documentary out. The same way they got Hidden Colors, I got Hidden Cultures, Culture Freedom, the Hidden Cultures of America. And we need to put this shit out this so this shit, we can put this and freeze this entire and see what happened to us. Okay. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Love and light to the Aborigines. Look, man, don't come at me sideways or I will address you or whatever accordingly. It's all out of peace. I don't wish nothing happened to anybody. only thing I wish is that the truth come out and you stop calling us black, Negro, and colors, and you start telling people we are the Aborigines in North America. So with that being said, shout out to everybody on the panel. I'll be back later on. We out of here. Peace.